Mike's hot. Mike is so hot tonight. We got our thing up. Why aren't we doing Omniscient tonight? Oh, Ricky. You know exactly why. So I should probably explain on the off chance you're watching a VOD. The VOD abruptly cut out last night because I don't know how to explain it. There was like a power surge. It wasn't like an outage because I didn't lose, like, my PC didn't lose power. But for a second there was like this pop. There was a pop. I just heard a pop like from my left, which is really weird. I guess that's where the outlet is. So I had a pop. My computer stayed on. My mic cut out briefly. I saw the thing flicker. And my Super Nintendo reset. So that was real fun. Will we go to 5 a.m. again? Not today. Not today, unfortunately. I just gotta set up real quick. I wasn't planning on streaming today. I like to take the Sabbath off, but these bazoikas ain't gonna grind themselves. So as you can see, we got our little CRT, and our CRT is actually slightly ahead in terms of speed. Oh, you can see my couch and all my crap on my table. Damn, it is my. Damn, I didn't expect to see that. I got a ton of crap out on my stuff right now because I'm. I gotta turn my TV on so I actually see. Playing off the stupid OBS screen. I got a bunch of crap because I'm trying to reorganize my stuff. But, my place is dirty. I'm in process of cleaning it. Okay, we gotta change everyone back to Berserkers. Okay, so my cables came today, which is why you can see my fabulous CRT, my Panasonic AG500, which everyone likes to troll me and say, hey, that's a microwave. It's not a microwave. It's a TV. Okay, it's a TV. I need to get a non-Thornlet helmet. Thornlets, when will they learn? Thief knife, bone mill, running shoes. Assassin's dagger, ice shield, running shoes. Guard ring. Do I have 4? I should get 4 pairs of running shoes with a guard ring. I'll be fine. Fortunately, we're not going to do this. The screen looks really weird. I think the black chocobo's here, unless I moved him somewhere. No, I would have moved him somewhere, wouldn't I? I moved him here. I'm going to move him up to... I want to move him up to more, just so it's easy, just so I can be closer to my thing. CR2 window looks good. Little glare, but nothing too bad. Yeah, it's pretty, like, it's really hard to adjust. I'll show you right now. Like, I can fuck around a little bit with, like, the contrast. What's color? Is this color? Black and white or color? Oh, so bad. I gotta turn like to make it look actually reasonable. You gotta turn the color and the saturation way the hell down. It's normally a lot. It's a lot warmer than I would have liked it to look actually, or it's a lot darker than I would have liked it to look. But that's the idea. And oh, it's reflecting off my TV now. Fuck, I can see it. Damn it. Ugh, my TV's reflecting off of it. Oh well. Everything's gone to shit. It's fine. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so we have to go to that big desert up top. This is like one of the best grinding spots. But yeah, I kind of like the CRT. It kind of makes me happy. It's like kind of stupid and bad, but it's funny. I'll have to get my my couch clean so you guys can't see what a slob I am. I don't think you can see. No, you can't. You can't see my My coffee table's absolutely fucking full of stuff, which is real bad. It's publicly embarrassing. So we're just gonna check our stuff real quick. So we're level 47. We should be able to grind in here. Wait, it's not a microwave? Yeah, I was just thinking about like a fucking toaster in there. Actually, what I was gonna do, which was gonna be funny, is I was gonna put Legend of the Overfiend. I was gonna put Wicked City in it, and then pop it out like, oh shit. Looks like a monitor from Alien. Yeah, those Alien monitors were pretty great. That was one of the things I did really like about Alien ISO. Was that they had like CRT monitors, which made me happy, but wasn't enough for me to like the game, unfortunately. So this is one of the best grinding spots in the game. It's we're gonna be here for a long time. You only saw how bad my room looked? Yeah. 2,000 gil a thing and 1,000 DXP. Which is as pretty much as good as it gets, unfortunately. This is pretty much as good as it gets in terms of grinding, which is kind of sad. Dear Wes, you said you were taking the Sabbath off. I was taking the Sabbath off. You know, I actually had fun today. I had no intention of streaming today, for sure, but... Well, I went to bed really fucking mad, let's be honest. I was not happy about how last night ended. But I woke up today and I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna clean up. I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna play some games. So I played Helltaker. And it's a really simple game. I think I beat it in like half an hour casually. Like, I kind of blazed through it. But it was fun, and I enjoyed it, and I might make some content on it. It's like super easy. It would be super easy to make content on it, because it's literally like, step here, step here, step here. Like, you can do it quite literally step by step, which I think is the easiest way to do it. But it was fun, I enjoyed it, and it was free on Steam, so it was like, it's pretty nice. You're not going to be a big fan of it if you're not a big fan of Puzzle Boy, though. But I think the puzzles aren't as bad as Puzzle Boy was. Can't see what a disgusting piece of human filth you are. I think of you, Jonathan. Fuck you. Thumbs down. I'm Samus Aran. Anery. It was great. Did you, oh, yesterday? Yeah, fucking, I was mad yesterday. Try to, like, before, I would just, like... Well, I uploaded that little bit for you guys. I was like... Because that was my genuine reaction. It was just like, son of a bitch. Then I went to bed. But it was... I was not impressed. And I woke up today and it was like... Fucking, I still felt kind of bad. It was great. It was great, yeah. Glad I was stood up to witness it. It was so fucking perfect, because I'm like, I hope I don't get a power outage, and then like 5 minutes later, of course it fucking happens. If I hadn't said anything, nothing would have happened. The thumbs down, the baby. The baby. The baby. God, Metroid Other M is fucking terrible. What kind of camera are you using on it? I'm guessing it's nothing fancy, but I see there's an option to keep it from trying to refocus. Oh, is it trying to refocus? I'm using a Microsoft LifeCam Studio. So maybe. It's probably just because it's not fucking... Let me go into Mixer or whatever. It's a LifeCam Studio. Properties. Camera control. Zoom. Oh, I can turn off autofocus. Okay, and auto exposure. You can tell me if that helped. It might help. Actually, fuck, that looks terrible now. Let me turn back on... Where's my configure video option? Properties? What the fuck is properties? Why did it move over there? Okay. Let's turn on auto exposure. See if that helps it. Turned off autofocus. That should probably help. Oh my god, you can see all the crap on the other side of this side of the room. Let's turn my exposure down maybe. That's on auto. It's fine. Oh, you can't see it because it's blocked by my thing. That's great. Other M should have been aborted. Other M is a treat. It's like the Japanese DMC. I guess it kind of is, isn't it? Whatever. Is that better or worse? I mean, it looks kind of shitty. Maybe I just turn the thing down a bit. Is that the dot? Oh, that's color. Oh shit, that's even worse. It's kind of bright. Oh, the brightness is the lowest. God, my gross hand. My tiny gross hand. How would I fuck with the vertical hold? How would that be? Would you guys enjoy that? There you go. Pro tip. Don't ever fuck with your vertical hold. It looks fucking horrible. Is that better or worse? It looks kind of worse. Oh, you know what? It's probably like the refresh rate matches the thing. That's probably fine. It looks kind of crazy. Oh, you can probably see my fucking trash heap thing worse now. It's good there's a focus option now. You just need to have a focus on the TV, then turn off autofocus and leave it at that. I think it's okay. My mind? Wait, what? Team Ninja or DMC has a ninja theory. Ninjas. Oh yeah, this guy could fuck you over. Oh, we got an ancient sword. Nice. I think this guy is susceptible to instant death, but this guy's a problem because he will use Maelstrom on our guys. Better on the cam. Hand looks fine to me. My tiny hands for little boys. We're just gonna grind for a bit, and then I guess I'll play some Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, this looks like it's kind of weird. Like it got like a kind of a rainbow effect going on. Colors are much better before. Yeah, maybe it'll take some troubleshooting. I might try some more stuff to fix it. But I have to put something in front of my wall, like a screen or something, so you don't see all my shit. Maybe try rebooting the fingers. I can't. I need stem cells to grow them bigger. Somebody get me some stem cells. I'll inject them right into my hands, so they become adult-sized hands. Did you guys like my Toast of London meme? I watched Toast of London the other day and I was like, that is... that was like perfect. I was like, that's just like such a meme for the boys. So that like fucking such a good show too, but fuck. That one scene is like, that's just perfect for the boys. And holy fuck, it's so dark. I'm looking at the CRT now, it's like half of the darkness or the brightness that I usually use. And it looks totally reasonable picking up on the CRT. God, I wish that was me. Smelling the inside of that hat. I better lock all this shit down. SD background. That one I need to lock in. That one I need to lock in. Yes. Lock that. Don't need any of those backgrounds. You got the baby hands? I do. I have little baby hands. It's unfortunate. When I go and buy gloves, it's usually an S size, unfortunately for me. Just means I can stick more fingers in though. Don't worry about it. The Toast of London clip was unexpected. It was pretty good. Toast of London is a great show. Dave, it would be really good for you, because I think each season is like 6 episodes. And there's only 3 seasons on Netflix. So it's like 18 episodes. It's a pretty short watch, and they're all really funny. Color correction gets all warm when you're in a fight. Must be all the sand. Probably true. Trying to film monitors always sucks ass. It just never works. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure what they do in movies is they don't actually film the monitor. Or if they do, they like in post they'll fix it. They'll like mask out the thing and they'll put in actual footage, right? So it looks like legit. As opposed to doing what I'm doing, which is like filming the monitor. Because you get like yeah, you can see there's like swirls on the monitor, right? It's like, I don't know, like a green swirl. That's just like the that's, well, it's kind of like the scan lines, I guess. It might be that the scan lines and the, it might be like the scan lines from the CRT and the like refresh rate of the camera are like exactly the same, so you don't like it's not doing the scan lines. The chair sniffer? No, not the chair the sniffer. But that's a good meme too. That was a GDQ meme. Oh man, you can barely see Ferris. That's pretty hilarious. I mean, Butt stands out the most because you can actually see him. He's got gray on sand. Do we all remember the chair sniffer from AGDQ? Yeah, there's a good comic about it too. I was just picking up my soda. Oh, finger bang. Finger bang, 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 you enter my life. Finger bang. Yeah, I mean, like, I thought the CRT thing would just be kind of fun. Like, obviously, like, we have the full screen of what you can of what I'm actually doing. Like, got the actual source. It's just kind of fun to see it on the CRT, I think. I think it's kind of fun. Obviously, the CRT is, like, I don't know, a second ahead. Maybe not a second, but, like, half a second. Because there is a little bit of lag going through the capture card. Because it's going into the capture card, then processing and putting it onto the PC. Whereas the camera doesn't have that same post-processing type stuff, so it just goes. Masking and then overlaying another source in post is about right. Yeah, that's how I would do it. If I was to do it, that's what I would do it. Like, if I was gonna... I'm almost positive that's how they would have done it in movies. Like, if you wanted to have... I don't know, Avengers Endgame playing on a monitor, you would probably mask it out. Have, like, I don't know, you'd probably green screen. You'd probably just have the monitor be like a green screen or something. And then you'd mask it out, and in post, just put in the video you wanted to play, which would make sense to me. Are we just grinding? I'm gonna turn Darkest Dungeon on in a second. I just want to make sure I can actually grind here reasonably effectively. EGDQ 2017 sniff seat. Damn, was that 3 years ago? That was a good meme. The girl was cute, too. Sure hope Brappy doesn't die tonight, or that Bad Town event doesn't happen tonight. It'll probably happen. Knowing my luck so far today, it'll happen. Me and the captain make it happen. So I think we're good. I will boot up Darkest Dungeon now. It's almost... it's fucking... no. Okay, where are we at? But yeah, I would recommend Helltaker. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time playing Helltaker. Like, yeah, my playtime was like an hour. I got all the achievements and shit. It's really short. Nice little game. Free game on Steam. Would recommend. Always free. Guy seems like a bro. He likes his wives. I can relate to that. Would recommend. I just thought it was fun. I just thought it was a fun little game. Nice to play for like half an hour. I think my first playthrough was like half an hour, and then I did like another playthrough, which went significantly smoother. Gotta work tomorrow. Put some dank maymays in stream for future Bob. Dank maymays in the stream. What would I even put in as a dank maymay? Did I get any use, or if I did, am I still alive? I don't think we've used you in a while. We've kind of ran into like a wall where we can't really use everybody. Likes his wife's hello base department. The whole game is about recruiting a harem. It's great. Like, hey, I'm trying to recruit demon girls into your harem by pushing boxes. This game is trash. I want Monster Hunter World. Well, maybe you should read the community post I made. Maybe you should read that community post. Nice, Dave. Nice, Thomas. Okay, why are we not in here? There we go. You should read a community post I made because, I did it specifically for people like you. Okay. We're good. Looks actually not... I mean, it looks pretty bad. With the CRT is basically unwatchable. But... what are we doing? Okay. We have a level 6 Bob. We got a bunch of level 3s, so we should probably try to do some level 3 stuff. I think the thing was we just, we ended up in a situation that was kind of rough to deal with. 3 screens. Lamau, 3 screens. A Brigand 8-pounder in the Wield. Medic screens for the Arbalist. 1 sunken crew. A medium-length dungeon. I think Blight was good on these guys. G Bill, 3 whole screens. Yeah, we got 3. Got a computer, we got a capture card, and we got our life cam. Maybe we just start off strong by fucking over ourselves by trying to do getting a 2-frame. A 2-frame. Gentle Tide. I think we do here. Better change the audio. Oh, good call. Good call. I had both running. Oh shit, that was bad. Okay, we should be good. We should be good now. Need a screen for the camera recording the CRT. What, you want a screen for the camera? you want another camera recording the camera for the CRT? There, I can post a picture in Discord of what my shitty setup looks like. Yeah, I'll just quickly post a picture and I'll put it in Discord. There you go. Let me go into Discord real quick. Waste everybody's fucking time. Yeah. We want to fight. Did we die? The problem with this area is like it's gonna be a while before we can just like AFK grind for hours. We're gonna have to use a lot of tents and cabins and stuff. Where was I at? No, probably put it in the memes. I'll put it in the memes. There's my picture of my setup. In the memes chat. In the memes chat. Need something in the bottom left area? A meme zone? Maybe. I don't know what I'd put there. Okay, what are these guys, the crew? I guess we can bring Guy Fieri. He can blight on people. She's not 3 yet. We can't really go in here. Maybe we go to level 1 still. 90% of rooms. Brigand 8-pounder. Maybe I bring people to do the Brigand 8-pounder. Victally. And what camera would be filming the camera? Filming the camera? Meme zone is 4-3 exclusive content. Yeah, I could put a meme zone in there, but what would I do? What meme would I put in? I think the Antiquarian would suck here. Ponce de Leon's got the fucking bloodlust, so let's do that. Let's go here. Let's fuck up ourselves. Just fuck my shit up, fam. I don't know what this Brigand 8-pounder's all about, but this is our team comp. Is medium? Yeah, 12. I think the Wield is mostly people, so Blight's probably fine. I don't know. Complete global filmication. Torches. Bring a couple bloods. 2 blood probably enough. 2 blood probably fine. An Ouroboros of cameras. Need just like dozens of fucking cameras. Where those who fight monsters. I could put a meme zone in. I didn't think about that, but I could, I guess. If that's what everybody's fucking desperate for, that's what everyone wants is a goddamn meme zone again. We could. It would probably work better as full screen content, but sure. Brig Pounder as a cannon. Okay. I guess that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go with the 50-50, and I'm gonna go with my gut and go left. And immediately need a shovel. Cut and paste selection leaves the editor stronger and better. Wait, what? Cut and paste. I won't spoil the 8-pounder, but you're gonna want to kill the matchman. Matchman. Mr. Matchman? Mr. Shake?
The match is struck. A blazing
Thick anime thigh zone. Damn. I could do that. I just walked right past a curio and I didn't notice. It's okay. Yeah, I could. I could have a fucking thick anime thigh zone. Would that make me a worse streamer or a better streamer? These are the questions I need answers to. the wife zone. Is wife? Is my wife? Did I get 2 scouts? No, just 1. Well. We're gonna fight a guy. At least 1 guy. Oh, Magos. They're French. Shit. Oh, we have, okay, so we got retribution. Crush, I guess. The business. Business status kid. Why does he have flies all over him? Because he's wasting. He's having a bad time. Just a gif of the Skelly spilling his wine. Oh, I have that. I could actually use that gif. I could actually use that gif, which is the fucking funny part. I guess we try to stun this guy. Worse, but that's okay. Wait, what? Oh, it would make me a worse streamer. Yeah. just sell out for the anime. I'm glad I finished CT when I did. The latest PS3 update changed the HDCP and now it's fucking unusable for recording. Oh, what, really? I'll take a look at that. My method might be fine because I bypassed the HDCP. Yours might not be because you did the thing. Aesthetic. Nice. Just straight up worse heals from my boy. That sucks, dude. It's fucking awful. Oh, nice. Bloodthirsters. These guys are weak to blight, though, so I can Adder's Kiss them. And instantly killed. Oh, fuck! I didn't take trinkets again. Why is this my life every time? Man, PS3 still getting updates? Yeah, they do. They've been given firmware updates. RP enemy list: fairies, elves, wizards, wine, skeletons spilling wine. Just a cup of wine. No, I know what I'd use. I'd know exactly the picture I'd use. It's that stupid GIF. I think I pinned it in, I pinned that GIF in... whatever it's called. Darkest Dungeon. It's definitely pinned. The way is lit. Yeah, the 100 is pretty fucking funny. It's really supplies as well. I had to update it to use Netflix. You probably... yeah, I mean... It's actually good that they're continuing to update it, as long as the updates don't fuck you over. Obviously, that update kind of fucked you over, which sucks, but... Sony really wants the PS3 emulation team to move into overdrive. Apparently that PS3 emulator's not bad. So, I'm okay. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, honestly, I have no issue with emulation. I've paid for my games. I own the games I own. And there is, I feel like I should have a right as a consumer. A consumer. I feel like I should have a right to play my games on whatever platform I choose. Within reason. So, oh, maybe I didn't fuck it up. Fuck that. Maybe on the way back. But, it would be really nice if I could just, Is this the boss? It is the boss. Should I go back and camp? I'll give him a blood, though. Blood for the blood god. Let's get in here. May as well top everybody up. Can you change stuff? What's this? Rampart moves forward with a stun. Knockback 1 at a stun. I feel like command is better. Is pull good? Pull might be good. I mean, she can hit any position. It's only PC2. What the fuck, boys? Fucking Doom Eternal, what the fuck? That's some real shit, yeah. That really fucking sucks ass. So the matchman? I want to kill the matchman. He's immune to everything except any kind of damage. So there you go. Speaking of waifu zone, you might like the drawing I started today. I'll be excited to take a look at it. Always usually have good stuff. Well, I actually enjoyed watching your whatever they're called. The speed paints. I actually enjoy watching speed painting videos quite a bit. Jackie, Max's girlfriend Jackie's done a few of them, and I think they're quite good. Defend ally. Her, I guess. We got 2 cocky PC bros. Yeah, the that Doom Eternal thing was... I don't know why all these companies are doing that shit now. Like, fuck, just fucking leave the kernel alone. I feel like I should just kill these guys. Just kill these fucking brigands. And then I can start focusing on this guy, I guess. Reinforcements, okay. He summons a matchman every turn, which I will quickly kill with Pierce. I guess I just kill these guys and then I don't have to worry. I guess he can use his knife. His murder knife for murdering people. We just need to take all your data to see how you're enjoying our game. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like you shouldn't be able to do that. Like, I just feel like it should... I don't know, I don't want to say it should be illegal, but I feel like there should be restrictions on who can just, like, let you install shit to the kernel, because that, like... It's like screaming access, like, it's screaming abuse. Like, it's just like, yeah. You're putting a lot of faith in Bethesda for something not to go wrong. And I don't know about you, but Bethesda hasn't proven themselves to be the most competent programmers, right? Okay? I've played some of their games. I've seen Skyrim. I've played Oblivion. Let's be real. There's the likelihood that there's a backdoor in there is basically 100%. Okay, let's put it that way. Perfect. He's marked now. Marked and red-pilled. This thing has insane everything resistance. Let me see that. We'll be looking at you and your webcam, and we will see that you aren't happy enough. Please smile at the camera to continue. Is that blunderbuss the fucking deadly premonition stock noise? It might be. Well, it seems like bringing a shield breaker here was the right choice, because she just fucking kills everything. So if all this thing does is summon reinforcements, I guess I've won. I guess I won. That's my guess. It's just gonna take me a million fucking turns to kill this thing. Is the only summon a matchman. Okay, as long as I can kill this matchman every time, I guess we're fine. Which I'm going to be able to. Because I'm pretty sure the shield breaker is OP. Oh, it's at 20% protection. I should just try to keep debuffing it. Oh, resist my debuffs. Fine, dude. I'll just crush it. I'm gonna keep crushing it. Don't like it. Don't buy the game. I won't. Like, I had no interest in Valorant. There's no way I was gonna buy Valorant after I heard that it had kernel access. Cause like oh, he summoned 2. He fucking asshole summoned 2 guys. Yeah, like I'm not gonna fucking. I'm already not interested in Valorant, and then I'm not gonna, like, when I hear that they have kernel access to the PC, it's like, yeah, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna let you fuck around. Cause I have business stuff on here. I have, like, my bank data, and I don't save my banking info, but I'm sure you could probably get it if you tried. Like, if you got access to my PC, you probably could find out a bunch of shit that I don't want you to find out about, right? And I'd prefer you not have that shit on my stuff. Not access to my stuff. So I will avoid Valorant and I will avoid Doom Eternal. Yeah, if it's like just on PC too. It's like you could just have it on fucking PS4 and that's not an issue. That's probably what I don't know. I guess it's an argument in favor of consoles, I guess, but I didn't download the update, thank God, so I just uninstalled. That kind of sucks though, because you guys like Doom Eternal. 4 to 8, 3 to 6. I guess we try to kill this guy. Yeah, fuck that shit. It's for anti-cheat my ass. Exactly. Is it for anti-cheat? You know, like, I get taking precautions for cheat engine and shit, but you know what you can do? You can ban people after the fact. You know, you can just have the community police themselves. Like, hey, we found this guy, this is his name, this is his battle tag, whatever the fuck they're using, and be like, hey, you know, he was aimbotting. Here's the evidence. And then you send that shit to Bethesda or fucking id, and they ban the guy. Like, you don't need... You can just have the community police themselves. You don't need to have everything be some insane, like, fucking access to your PC and checking shit for programs running in the background and all that garbage. You can just have it like, okay, this guy fucking came in, he used aimbot. We have evidence of him using aimbot because someone recorded a video or whatever. And that's all it should be. It should literally just be that. But it's not that anymore. It's like, okay, we need, like, basically admin access to everything in your PC. And then, like, it just, like, that doesn't end well. Something's gonna go wrong. The fucking gamers are stupid with their important data, so they don't care, yeah. It's just part of the game you paid for so you could play it. The Valorant one has been fucking up people's PCs. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, they're fucking... whatever, League of Legends, Riot Games is owned mostly by Tencent. I'm pretty sure it's, like, entirely owned by Tencent. It might be, like, over 50%, though. But yeah, like, just fucking don't... I wouldn't trust any company with my data anyways, like... If I could avoid it, I'd have nobody know anything about me. it's actually getting to a point where it's pretty fucking scary, because... I think I've said this before, but I was planning on buying something. I was planning on buying something on Amazon, and I logged onto my computer, and I got an ad for the thing I was gonna buy. And it's like, yeah, that's getting a little fucking deep, you know? It's getting a little too real. And it's like, okay... I don't know what to fucking say to that, but... You know, I'd prefer not to get shit like that, personally. They say it's for anti-cheat, but accessing the kernel is ridiculous. Yeah, you don't need fucking... the highest tier of access for fucking anti-cheat. Like I said, you can just have the community police themselves. Like, if somebody fucking cheats, just... report him. Have a fucking team ready to report shit, and then just ban his ass when he does a thing. It's fine. People can't police themselves. They need us to control them to protect themselves. It really fucking seems that way, because everyone's like, oh, I gotta report people for fucking toxic behavior. It's like, who gives a shit? Oh my god, this guy said the fucking F word in my video game, and he called me shit when I had a bad game. Fucking ban his ass. It's fucking toxic. Like, just fuck off, dude. Just fucking play the game. Move on with your lives. Who the fuck trusts or defend Bethesda in 2020? I'm sure some people are defending it. I would not defend it at all. Valorant isn't even out yet. You need a beta code and it has weapon skins. Yeah, well, it's fucking Riot's shtick. They just want you to have, you know, I'm fine with free-to-play games, and I'm fine with cosmetics. I'm less fine with it if it gives you, like, a tactical advantage in the game or, like, a stat advantage in the game. But if it's purely cosmetic, I don't really give a fuck. Like, whatever. I pretty much swore off Riot after I quit League of Legends, like I don't know, fucking... probably, like, 7 years ago now. But I fucking swore off League of Legends, and I'm like, I'm never gonna play anything Riot is makes anymore, so I don't give a fuck. But, you know... You don't have to buy cosmetics. You don't have to buy fucking loot boxes. The problem is a lot of games will strongly encourage you to do so, which is also not appealing. They're still around somehow with the quality of Bethesda's first-party games. They should have been out of here a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's really funny that Bethesda has been able to put up for so long with such trash in their arsenal, you know? Like, it's actually pretty goddamn funny, because, like, all of these games are so fucking buggy. Like, insanely buggy games. Like, Skyrim and Oblivion are, like, notorious for the amount of dumb bugs they have. And that's not even getting into, like, Fallout. But it's just fucking hilarious. Considering how people handle themselves in a real world crisis, that's not unreasonable. I guess I should use a bandage. Crush it. Give him the crush. I'm not even, like, paying attention to this fight. This has been, like, a joke. Keep forgetting that, sadly, we aren't really the target demographic yet. And the Valorant anti-cheat doesn't even work. I saw a video day one of a guy cheating, and they had to manually ban him. Exactly. Like, there's no reason that you need to have anti-cheat. Just ban people after the fact. Oh, shit, I hit the wrong guy. That's fucking terrible. I hit the wrong guy. Whoops. But you don't have to have a guy, like, just fucking ban him after the fact. Like, listen, sorry, just apologize to people, be like, sorry, sometimes these things slip through the cracks, we're gonna try to be better at banning people faster. Riot is, like, notorious for banning people, too, so, like, they have a department for handling bans. Like, Riot Games apparently bans people over, like, the smallest shit, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. So they just fucking ban everybody. Like, just ban everybody you catch doing it. It's fucking no problem. We won. We beat him. Do I go do the Shambler? Let's try it. Fuck it. What do we even get? Some shitty thing? Leper only. Crusader only. Cash money. Got a thing. Well, I can do that. What am I doing? Just take that shit. I can sell that. Okay, fuck it. We're done. We're done here. But you know what? I'm feeling saucy, okay? Feeling saucy, lads. I don't think I've ever fought a Shambler, but we're gonna do it. Shit, I forgot that she might get a thing. All companions, 10% damage for 4 battles. And also potentially crit with a 75% chance. Okay, got a buff. 10 accuracy and 10 dodge. I don't need the stress reduction. Wait. Okay, let's do that one. 10 accuracy, 3 speed, minus stress. I would have really liked... Let's do the Blight skill chance. And do that too. Are we done? We're done? Okay. Do we get the snakes? We got the fucking snakes. Oh, there's a big boy. There's a big boy right there. I think I want to kill this thing. Is this thing hard up on blights? Not really. Oh. I think I want to... Like, that guy's fucking... That's a big boy. I think I want to kill this thing, though, because I think this one uses protect on people. I don't want that. The Shambler gives you a super good trinket from the Ancestral line. I'll try. I mean... This might be as far as we get, unfortunately. I think I want to protect her, I guess. Weakening curse on this guy, maybe.
The ground quakes.
These are beasts, not eldritch. Okay. Well, snakes are beasts. I've gotten into IRL arguments over that. I'm still seething. What of the? Don't you get it? The game sells because it's buggy. Don't you like when the guy flies up in the sky? Silly game. Yeah, it's my favorite. Fucking stun this guy. Oh, he's riposting. Oh, he's got one hit and he's dead. I'm not gonna stream today. I know. I changed my mind. You feeling better, Max? That was a big boy fucking crit boy. She don't give a fuck anymore. But 17% damage while guarded. So I should keep up her because she does a lot of damage now. I guess I just go for the cut. Go to cut a bitch. I wasn't gonna stream, but honestly, I need to get these berserkers grinded, and it's gonna take a long ass fucking time. Like, it's cool if they like shit games. I just wish people get better standards. Meanwhile, I'm fucking playing fucking Drakengard 3 and loving every second of it. I have never played a Bethesda game day one, but the list of bugs that fix is mind-boggling, even though they have all these unofficial patches. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, it sounds so fucking dumb and shitty, but I feel like a lot of people, honestly, like, unironically, Play Bethesda games for like the shitty waifu mods. Like I guarantee you, a huge amount of people are playing it for the fucking shitty waifu mods. Let's see if he'll go for me because I'm marked. Let's try to stun his ass actually. Friend of my sister didn't understand that I hate the way some things are in Skyrim while still playing the game for however many hours. Yeah, I mean, you kind of need to play the game to understand the problems. You can't just be like, oh, game shit, see you later. I mean, you can. Let's be honest, you fucking can, but by the same ticket. Answer wraps, Aegis scales. I love gold. Should probably just take journal pages. I can give this guy the blood. The blood. Actually, I'll get rid of those two. Well, she's stressed as shit. Why am I not using anti-venom on this guy? What the fuck is wrong with me? 40% move resist. Okay, I've never fought a shambler. What am I in for? Do I do this? Am I afraid of dying? Should I be afraid of dying? You can get a holy water, you can get a holy water, you can get a holy water, and you can get a holy water. I know I trade a torch to this. Here we go. It's happening, boys. 100% stun resist, 40% blight, 40% bleed. 50% debuff resist. Weakening curse. 33% protection. I guess we're doing our standard setup of I'm bleeding the shit out of this fucking guy. Nice crit. I like that crit. I should have put these on her. She's not wearing a fucking trinket. I can guard her, I guess. Just put the trinket right on your shield breaker. You know what, Ricky? That's a big think move, and I'm too small-brained to do that. I'll do it when it's her turn. I need to move her back. What the fuck are these things? Shambler sycophants. Do I have to kill these? 50% protection for 3 rounds. Oh, these are Eldritch. He gets bonus. His knife. His knife is the knife that'll pierce the heavens in this fight, I guess. Adder's Kiss. Oh shit, that's actually fucking terrible. No, I need to pierce him. Okay, I can kill that thing. I think I guess I have to manage these while trying to damage this guy. Fuck. I can't stun him. I guess I can party heal him. I just need to get, like, my man-at-arms up. Because if she keeps backing, she's going to keep pushing Vestal forward, which is bad. Is he Shambler on? Shambler looks like a nasty one. Yeah, he looks... I think he's probably looks scarier than he is. It's my guess. Clapper Claw. Gonna clap those fucking cheeks, my dude. Behold a pale blood sky. You're in good shape. Okay. Oh fuck! I forgot to put it on her. Oh, he can't knife stab. Okay, I guess I'll weakening curse this guy. Clapper Claw. I'm gonna clap those cheeks. Okay, now I can. Now we're in business. So now I can just keep using whatever stabby stab move. Fuck! I forgot to put them on again. She's almost stressed out though, which is bad. I assume black is pitch and I can't use torches. Shit, everybody got fucking blighted. I can stun these guys, I guess. Maybe I should just Hugement. 5 to 10. 20% crit chance. Yeah, never lucky. Never lucky. Never lucky. I should get riposte up, actually. That would be good. It's gonna be hard to hit this guy with blights, because I can't actually... I can do it with Captivate, but... Maybe it's better to go for this. 7 to 14, that's a pretty high likelihood of a kill. Killing the buffed one's probably better. Nice de-stress.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Good demon pull. Weakening curse, probably. I can weird reconstruction, actually. Nice big crit heal, dude. And no bleed. Fucking sick, dude. Sick, my dude. Everyone is fucking dead. Dead, dead, dead. Can I get a blight off on this guy, please? The tentacles buff themselves every turn and deal 10 to 14 stress per turn. Yeah, okay. Oh, nice. We got a... He countered that shit, though.
The end approaches.
Well, honestly, the mod where you play as Master Chief, your horse is Sonic the Hedgehog, and the dragons are Thomas the Tank Engine is really something else. Yeah, but that's stupid. Like, that's not... Like, that's obviously, like, dumb YouTube meme material. That's not, like, good gameplay shit. Like, let's be honest. Let's be fucking real. Adder's Kiss. Well, I should probably just fucking... I feel like I'm not damaging this guy at all, but he's still blighted, I guess. Ah, fuck. The thing went black for a second. I need to move him in front of Vestal. Because once he's in front of Vestal, I can start using his thing. I can start using his knife. His best attack, his knife. This guy made a pact with a dark god. It doesn't matter. His best move is a knife. This is fucking an evil knife. The trinket, I know. But she doesn't have... It doesn't really matter. I guess 2 speed's okay. I'll put it on. Clapper Claw, no. Come on, give me a virtue. Give me a virtue. Virtue it, girl. Come on. Fuck's sake. Every fucking time. Witness me! Oh, I can't put it on. It won't let me. Okay, whatever. I'll Adder's Kiss this guy. Like 4 blight for 3 rounds. Get that Clapper Claw out. Oh, come on. Clap them cheeks. Everything runs red. Everything runs red. He still has Riposte for 1 round. I guess I guard her, because she gets extra damage if I buff her. He's almost dead. What the hell? I thought I had Riposte up. What the shit? It didn't work? Whatever. Once I do this, I can leave. Actually, Hugement.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, that's okay. I tried. I remembered after you screamed at me for 10 hours, so I finally got it. But yeah, I guess you can only do it outside of combat. Oh well, whatever. Like this won't help us that much in this fight anyways. Because it's like move resist. It's like, who cares? This guy doesn't really seem like he moves around a lot. Dude, nice crit, dude. All I need to do is hit him with like 2 damage. Here we go. Give him the Hugement. Get the fuck out of here. A terrifying figure emerged from the darkness. Oh wait, I still have to kill this thing? What is this garbage? Every other fight, the fight just ends. Oh fuck. There you go. Use Adder's Kiss. There you go. Try to keep up. Ha! You're too slow. What do we got here? Ancestor's Idol. Plus 20% Virtue Chance and plus 8% Death Blow Resist. That's probably not that good, actually. I mean, I'll take my precious jewels. This must be your king. The one with all the jewels. No, I can take the dice too. I guess I can take more shit. Which is the most valuable? Shovels, probably? 25. Oh, 20 times 4. That's what it is. What are these worth? That's the medicine herbs. We fucking out of here. That's enough of that. Looks like you can only do it out of battle. Yeah, that's fine. We're learning together. We killed a boss. It was good. She leveled up. I did so well in that fight. It's like, oh, yeah. By the way, fuck you. You get bad stuff. That one is amazing. Yeah, I mean, it'd be really good on what's his name? On a flagellant, but flagellants can't get virtues. They can only get rapturous, which isn't a virtue. So that kind of sucks ass. Okay, what are we doing? Prepared for what lies below. 1 sunken crew. 4 speed versus bloodsuckers, 20% stun skill chance versus bloodsuckers. So I don't know how good that is, because the bloodsuckers seem like they have insane stun resistance. Except like the crocodile didn't. Sunring's good. The Cucklock, no. Warrens. We already have an angry hat for angry boys. The impotent rage hat. Mooncloak. Torch below 25. I guess that's pretty good if you're fighting like a shambler, where you have to do it in darkness. The Tentacle Idol pretty much guarantees a virtue chance for high level heroes. That actually might be really good. You're probably right, it is probably really good. I probably just don't appreciate it. Stick to the high quality mods like Grezzo 2. Oh god, that was a fucking stream, alright. Oh boy. Oh boy, was that a stream. Explore 90% of rooms on veteran level. Let's see who's a veteran. Let's see, sort by level. So we can bring level 4 guys in here too. So maybe we do bring some level 4 guys to try to get them to level. Although, Swine King. I could bring Default, because he can bleed a lot. I don't want to bring him. I can bring Codex as frontline, because Codex can use Captivate. He's got a lot of blight damage. I could bring the Brapster, because she's got Plague. She's got lots of Plague and Bleed, which is good. And then I could bring, well, I could bring Guy Fieri. Actually, he'd be not bad here. Because Beast Bile is... It's a 2 blight. Maybe I should bring him instead. Because he can Beast Bile there. The problem is he can't do anything in the front row. What can Brappy do in the front row? She can only play grenade in the back. We want to be position 3 to play grenade. Kind of sucks having shield breaker, but she can just stand in the front row and like... Well, she kind of wants to be there. It'd probably be better to bring 2 of these people, but I kind of want to try Guy out here. Do 4. I do like to have a healer, so maybe this is better. It's probably better to bring the what's it called. How the hell did Lena and Ferris die? How could this happen to me? Man with no taste banned after you pick Jill instead of Rebecca. Can't ban a mod with your power alone. Well, we could unmod. Don't make me pick Jonathan, because it won't end well for you, I don't think. If there's some weird infighting in the mods, I'll just strip everybody of mod. When nobody's a mod, when everybody's a mod, nobody will be. Maybe it's not better to bring Brappy. Maybe it'd be better to bring this guy actually instead of what level's Rick? I could bring Ricky. Maybe it's better to bring Rick than her. Because he doesn't move. He wants to be in position 1. He wants to be in position 2. She wants to be in position 3, and she wants to be in position 4. So that's probably a better team. Even though it's kind of stupid, because we're not going to get anything out of this besides a hat that we're not going to use because we already have one. God, I wonder what the inside of that hat smells like. I don't think I need these, but I want these higher. I want Beast Bile for sure. Holy hell, he's low level. Heal and stress heal, let's take that. Manacles is good too. The Brapster, the Plague Grenades is good. The heals. Damn, dude, everything is fucking... It's all coming up Millhouse. And by coming up Millhouse, I mean where the fuck is all my money? My money's gone. It's all gone. Damn, he's got nothing. Holy shit. Literally say goodbye to all my fucking cash. Holy hell. It was nice knowing you, money. There's like half my money gone already. Where are we going? The Warrens? We're gonna go fight a Swine King. Yep, let's do that. Let's do trinkets. Why didn't you remind me last time, you fucking asshole? You fucking amateurs. It's like 50% chance to bleed. Okay, what are we doing? He's done because we got a good trinket for him. Well, Blight skill. 20% stun and Blight skill chance is good. I think I don't really have an auto attacker. Everyone's kind of just like, I guess I give people protection stuff because the less damage they take, the better. The Brapster, she needs 20% Blight skill. I think it's this one. That minus 15% max HP sucks though. So maybe we take that one. I could take that one. Does this guy bleed? I'd like probably actually would prefer her to have a damage thing, like 2 speed, 8 dodge. That's probably better. Because we're probably going to have max lantern. And I know we have this really good Vestal trinket now. 25% damage versus Fanatic. I don't think we're going to stun. I think we're healing every turn with her. I think, honestly. What does he have? He's got rabies. Oh, that's probably not terrible. Yeah, it's fine. You know, lots of people get rabies. I'll bring 2 for the Brapster. I'm bringing way too much shit, but I've already spent so much money. What's spending a little more? Huh? What's spending a little more? Use it to have an otherworldly power. Cannot be used while virtuous. What the fuck does Shard does do? The fuck does that do? No chance, that's what you got. And wasted. Lots of blood. Who mods the modsman? WWE Canadian / Ohio Championships. I'll nominate a champion to fight in my place. Only Dick Marchenko would be insane enough to murder someone and then call them a fucking amateur. You fucking amateurs. You fucking pig? I feel like his insults get like, he's just like trying to like think of something witty and he just like can't do it. He's like, you fucking pig, I guess? Let's go this way first. I got a good feeling about left. Maybe left will have our salvation. Damn. Fucking Brappy's fucking hungry. And I need her to check this trap. I need her on her A game to check this trap out. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Nothing ever happened in a dungeon. If they were a pro, they wouldn't have died like his entire team. Well, I have to pick. I guess we're going down because there's nothing there. The crate contains stashed heirlooms. We're getting into a fight. I don't like this. You fucking pig. Surprise! Give him the braps! Give him the bloods! These guys are bleeding for 9 damage. Give him the... Blah. Blah. This guy's so fucking dead, he doesn't even know. And I'm gonna huge this guy. I'm gonna judge him. I'm judging you. I'm wearing robe. The entire script was Mickey Warwick improving it? I hope so. You fucking, cock-faced commie motherfucker. You get that one? Is that a good one? Put that one in? Yep. Good job, Mickey. Try again. Give us something else. They were probably, yeah, like the fucking, like, Dick's entire team dying at the start of Rogue Warrior is like fucking ridiculous. Like, these are like the elite, like, creme de la creme combat, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, they just fucking died. They just fucking died. Cock-breathed commie motherfuckers. Hey, don't stress me out, bro. I'm just here to punish the wicked, okay? Ham's back on the fucking menu. Stashed hair. Heirlooms. You know, heirloom like the tomatoes. I could heal or I could cut a bitch. Annihilated. Give him the yeah, that's how it works. That's literally his attack. Wait, what is that? Jute tapestry. Damn, is this new? I've never gotten one of these. Of course, time-worn weaving bearing the invocations of unnatterable alienage. They're just not trying anymore. They're like, I just write some fucking nouns and verbs. They'll love it. They'll fill the wiki with lore about it. The wiki. Do it for the wiki. They'll fill their dumb bullshit fan theories. It'll be great. They'll love it. Everyone will love it. And then people looking for actual information will have to deal with this dumb fan theory. It's perfect. sounds like somebody's getting the braps. Sorry, I want the plague grenade. Noxious brap is good, but plague grenade is better. Also, so is Rain of Sorrows. You can't resist the bleed, and here's the blah, blah. 9 damage. I could do that, or I could Hugement this guy. Damn, that was a high roll. This guy's fucking toast. Oh, dead. I did it all for the wiki. The wiki. So you can take that cookie. So you can take that theory and put it on the wiki. Put it on the wiki. That fan theory that has no place on the wiki. It'll do anything for anything. Dude, what the hell? Did he use a blood? Oh, okay. Does he get buffs or something? Oh, 25% damage? Damn, dude. Yeah, fucking stupid fucking fan theorists. There's always one guy who fucking ruins the wiki. I swear to God. It's like clockwork. There's one guy on every wiki that fucking ruins it. One fucking guy. He just ruins the wiki for everybody. He posts his stupid Silent Hill circumcision theory on there. It's like, great. This wiki's fucking ruined and everyone's gonna think we're a bunch of fucking weirdos now. Happens every fucking time. Yeah, so anyway, back to what I think Silent Hill is. It's clearly about the horrors of male circumcision, okay? Clearly. Take the Hylix root and generate 90% of your attacks. I think that's actually a great way of, maybe not the best way to do a game, but it's very interesting. I thought Hylix was a very nice, interesting experience. Hey, let's trap my chest. Like, it was a cool experience to watch through. Will I ever play it? Maybe not, probably not, but, you know, it was interesting to look at and see. Very interesting take on the JRP genre. I don't need your pittance. Do you think we got a boss fight? We do, look at that. Okay, here we go. We can't use the thing. We want to... Oh. Fuck, I thought we were fighting the Inoculate Flesh. God damn it, I was doing the wrong boss fight. This is still fine, though, because this guy's still resistant to blights and bleeds. I thought we were fighting the Wall of Flesh, like the meat asses. Like the pig asses. I thought that was the fight we were doing, but... I've made a mistake. It's fine. This is still perfect. Blah. Blah. Can I stun? I don't think I want to hit Wilbur, so I guess Hugement. He's got really high stun resistance anyway, so we're not gonna bother. Punish the wicked. Punish the big pork. Pork's back on the menu. 9 damage a turn. Obliterate body. Holy fuck me, dude.
Perched at the very precipice of
hello.
oblivion.
Ricky got Ricky got his fucking ass kicked, dude. Redeem. Heal self. Wait. Heal somebody else too? Damn. That's a good move. I like never use that shit. I should have taken Exsanguinate actually. If I had realized this is what this fight was, I should have taken Exsanguinate. Cause that one's like the big fucking punch. You like do Bigoo punch and it like heals you for a shitload of HP. Brappy gonna brap. Or it's the Brapster, I guess. It's not quite Brappy. I'm glad at least one person enjoyed me stream. No, it was good. I thought Hylix was pretty entertaining. I didn't talk a lot. I was doing other stuff, but I had it on in the background. Nice big crit heal for you, for Ricky. Ricky, I was concerned Wilbur was gonna squeal and give Ricky the fucking business. Wall of fat asses. Man. It's like walking into a fucking rap music video. Just giant asses everywhere. You can't stop it, no matter what you do. 6 for 3. Okay, this is better. Give them the braps. Can't handle it. Imagine the smell. Help, yeah. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, does he not even get Death's Door recovery? Damn, dude. Yeah, that's a good move. I should have definitely taken Exsanguinate, though. Exsanguinate's nuts, because it heals himself, and it does a huge bleed on the enemy. I think you can only use it, like, twice, though. I was reading a Bloodborne wiki, Extra Life, and most pages seem to give a link to a huge post about how Bloodborne, Demon Souls, and Dark Souls are all connected. Yeah, there's some guy... Some guy in... Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong girl. Oh, that's really fucking bad. That's so bad. Okay, it won't kill him. Never mind. That's fucking terrible. You don't want to damage this guy, though, because... This guy hits you with a fucking huge ability if you hit his little piggy buddy. His little buddy. This guy's just the Coomer, and it's his little buddy. Wow, what's his stats at? Okay, 10 bleeds and 25. He takes 35 damage a round. Our team ended up being totally fine for this, but I didn't expect it to be this guy. I wanted it to be I thought it was going to be the pig asses. Better than my streams. I think I legit made people fall asleep during Etrian Odyssey. I watched a good chunk of it. Like, I usually don't talk a lot in streams, but I usually have it on in the background. And, I'll pop in periodically to check, but... I usually have something going on. I tried, like, I've been cleaning up, so I've had it on in the background, but yeah. I don't think Etrian Odyssey was boring, but some games are not as conducive to streaming as other games. And I've learned that streaming a lot of games. Like, you find out over time that, okay, maybe this one's not so good of a game to stream. And certain games are better than others. Like, I would honestly say, like, for me, like, what I'm doing now is fucking a bad idea. Like, it's probably a terrible idea to stream Darkest Dungeon and Final Fantasy V. But because it's kind of like an event thing we're doing, I would consider this like an event stream, I guess. And it's like ongoing. It's kind of nice because, like, okay, if people will know that I'm going to be playing Darkest Dungeon for a long time. And Darkest Dungeon doesn't have like a lot of really set progress. Like, you make like micro progress in Darkest Dungeon over the course of like 4 hours. Where in Final Fantasy V we're grinding a shitload, so we're kind of like 2 for 1-ing, which is nice. But I don't know about Etrian Odyssey. Like, I don't know how much of it is like story based, and how long it is. This guy's fucking done. So get out of here. Pop goes the weasel idiot. Get sticky ricked. Okay. I think we're just fucking piecing out of here. I want that blueprint though. Give everyone some food for a job well done. Get that. Holy water I can take. I can take everything. Ditch that. Let's get the fuck out of here. Hylix is pretty rad. By far the most unique. Yeah, Hylix is really unique. It's pretty great that he uses like stop motion for all the animations. It's really unique and interesting. And it's fucking bizarre. Like, there's nothing quite like it. It's Master Gasser. So that is for me as well. I typically have the stream going in the background, and I'm here now because I finished editing, still barely keeping on schedule. That's good shit, dude. Idle Houndmasters gain 1 resolve level. I think I have 1 Houndmaster, yeah, so he'll gain a resolve level, which is nice. Just hanging out with his boy. It'd be nice if I could grab this guy, actually. Do I have anyone who's like level 1 that I'd prefer to ditch? I literally have nobody. They're level 0 that I'd rather ditch. Love the stream regardless, and I enjoy your content. Keep it up, bro. Hey, thanks, man. It means so much to hear you say it. No, it's just like some stuff is not very fun to like. Some games I just like, they're not fun to stream. And it kind of like I've talked about it with Max before. Like, if I'm not having a good time on stream, it's generally kind of miserable content. Like, I'd rather be having a good time. Because if I'm having a good time, I think that translates well to you guys. You guys will have a good time as a result. But, it's not, like, sometimes you gotta try stuff and figure it out. Ancestor's Coat. A long champion level dungeon. Ancestor's Hanky. A hanky. Demon's Occultist thing. 1 sunken crew. I could blight the crew, right? I'm pretty sure they're immune to bleeds because they're a bunch of skeletons. So Blights would be good here, I guess. Maybe I bring him. He didn't he didn't get any fucking stress. So maybe I bring the dream team back. They're still fine. So who would be a good frontliner for this? Codex, I guess. Just bring the Blighters. Yeah, but the thing is, like, do I have another? I could bring her instead. Maybe I bring her instead of Guy, so I can truffle shuffle these two. That might be the way to do it. This is the year of misery streams. Yeah, dude. Story pops in a little bit, but it's mostly exploring on your own. Okay, yeah. So some like, it's hard because like Darkest Dungeon, like clearly like the only thing that's like story driven is like the Darkest Dungeon. Like, once you get in there, it's like everything. But everything up until that point is just like building up your characters. So this is something that's like really long and really ongoing. Syphilis, nice. The Og, nice. Crimson Curse. But some games, like this is kind of a game that's kind of good to stream, I feel like. Because on some level, it's just like if people want to watch Darkest Dungeon, they can just pop in, right? Which is kind of nice. Go to the blacksmith. And Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 5 grinding is obviously going to take fucking a million years. So full up. Okay. Let's do some trinkets. Let's do some trinkets this time, boys. Okay. Can you get more upgrades for the stagecoats? I know there's one for getting higher level characters. I can, but all my my party's maxed out right now, so it's kind of pointless to do anything until somebody dies, which is hopefully never. Blade skill, prot and stress. Well, it's probably better to just give these two focus rings, honestly. Like, give them both a focus ring. Virtue chance. That might be really good, actually. Because I'm sure they're unholy, right? They must be unholy. Oh, what the fuck happened to my TV? What the shit happened there? What's going on with my CRT? I don't know what the fuck happened there, but something fucked my vertical hold. Oh man, that CRT was freaking the fuck out. Okay, we're back. My bad. CRT had a moment, don't worry. It was my CRT was having a gamer moment. She doesn't have trinkets anymore. I want that good one. Which one is it? Not that one. Where is it? This one. Maybe I just give her the... Maybe I just give her Barristan's Head. Give her some protection. Vestal trinket in that, probably. I'll give her the healing trinkets. Yeah, that's probably fine. Cophobe. Oh no. Well, she got minus 10% stress, so it's not as bad. Oh, fuck, what? Oh, wait, what? I don't want to go to the courtyard. I want to go here. I want to go to the second crew. Is FF5 your favorite, or do you prefer another? FF5 is my favorite classic, so like I kind of break them down into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the original NES and SNES releases. I would say 5 is my favorite, yes. But then after it gets to like 6, 7, 8, it kind of muddies the waters, and that's kind of like its own thing. And anything after like 10 is pretty different. So yeah, I like 8 as my favorite classic one, I think. I think that's a really safe bet for me. Just really fun and enjoyable. And I like how you have a lot of options in 5, which makes it more interesting, especially on replays. Can you get more upgrade? Yeah, we did that. Well, listen to this loser play video games for fun. Speaking of which, win back when? Great question. Win back would be a terrible stream. I know that. When it comes to streaming, the player's energy really makes or breaks the stream. Yeah, I was pretty tired yesterday, and I think it was feeling it. And everyone else was sleeping anyways. I have another obligation for streams. What? Oh. Yeah, it's like, yeah, we should probably get away from the misery streams, honestly. Like, I would probably much rather watch you and Wiggle play Dark Souls 2 than watch you fucking suffer through Winback. Although I would like to see you suffer through Winback at some point. Like, it doesn't matter. Like if you never play Winback, don't worry about it. That was a fucking gift. It takes a shitty person to give someone a gift and expect something out of it, you know? It was a gift. It was just kind of a fun meme. I think I'll keep going with the game unless we get bored of it. I'm enjoying it, but I acknowledge that I lack emotion. No, it's just like... You'll get more active as you stream more. It's just kind of how it is. I am like not a talkative guy. Like, if I'm in a social situation, I'm really quiet. But if you want to stream, you gotta bring your A game. Because you can't just sit here and be like, dude, like the days of you being able to stream and like grow an audience without talking to anybody, that's over. Hey, what the hell? Why are you in the front row? I didn't bring any blood. Fuck. Okay. Nice crit. Bleed? Nice. That thing's fucking dead. Did we get some? We must have got surprised, or she got hooked or something. Yeah, 5's my favorite. Yeah, Vampire Arena is much more straightforward, while Rule of Rose just running around a bunch. The James fight Ward, it's welcome. You can only laugh at his laugh for so long. No, fucking... Listen. Listen here. Look here. Listen. Okay. Vampire Arena is a fucking trash game. Let's get that out of the way right now. It's fucking garbage. But it has its funny moments, and I enjoy its funny moments. And I don't mind a playthrough every now and then. Like, I'm not sitting here at home, like, playing Vampire Arena on my days off, okay? It's not happening. But it made for a fun stream that one time. And, it was a good meme. Winback was a terrible stream. Well, it wasn't a terrible stream, was it? Well, I won't say Winback was a terrible stream, but it was, a clusterfuck of a stream. FF is modern and classic eras like Sonic. I definitely agree with that. It makes it hard to be like, oh, I like this. This is my favorite FF. Because it's too difficult to be like, pin down one. But generally I like 5. And this is kind of like the stupidest way you can play 5, so it's all uphill from here, baby. Forgot that Wes really likes FF8. Yeah, I do like FF8 a lot. Everyone hates it but me. I love FF8. I will fully admit that Final Fantasy VIII has a lot of flaws, though.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
It has a fucking ton of flaws. I like the Final Fantasy games that have mechanics that you can utilize, you know. Take the gold probably. I like the ones that have like interesting mechanics. Like I like Materia in Final Fantasy VII. I think Materia is really fun. I like the colored marbles. They make me happy. But I kind of wish there was more you could do with them. It's kind of basic. Not that I expect it. Like I don't expect a ton of like deep mechanics from Final Fantasy games. I think I said that to Dave, but it would be nice for sure if there was more materia options for more customization. But you get so many of them so late that you can't really do anything. So for most of the game, you're like just using basic magic spells and summons. It's fine, but I like a lot of like the late game stuff you can do, like how you can do like added cut and like put on like an elemental materia on your armor to absorb elemental attacks. Stuff like that's really satisfying, but it's just you don't get an opportunity to do it that often. That's why we're friends. Wes ain't a talkative guy unless he's talking shit, and that's why we're friends. Hey, don't give away my secrets. Don't give away my secrets, man. Damn, he hit me with Quake. Yeah, well, I think you know what I mean. I'm just like, I don't know. You open up. Like, me and you will talk shit all the time. I don't give a fuck. But, in a social situation where I don't know people, it's like, fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. Don't worry about it. Winback was a gift. Oh, gee, Wes, what a fucking gift. Yeah, well, you got fucking Bob. Bob gave me Alone in the Dark, and then I blessed you with Alone in the Dark. I'm I'm actually surprised how well you're handling it, Dave, but I'm going to chalk that up to you having seen some of it before. That's what I'm chalking that up to. Give him the brap. Give him the brap. I fucking struggled with Alone in the Dark. I don't know how the hell you're doing so well, Dave, honestly. I mean, something to drink in general is extremely helpful. Usually have a tall glass of iced tea, but water is better. Yeah. You should always have, you should have fluids next to you when you're streaming. I drink a lot of water when I stream. Like, I just have a bottle going at all times. Because your throat will, you'll get parched really fast. And by the time it's, the time you feel it, you probably should have been drinking water already. Like I said, I just have like 12 beer bottles that are resealable, and I put them in my fridge. I fill them up with water, I keep them in my fridge, and I just pull one whenever I need a new bottle. I just drink a lot of water in general. Houndmaster's Whistle and a Blightstone. I don't think I want all this shit, but I don't think I can afford to keep it. Although the Jades aren't worth very much. I'll take the Crest over the Jade, probably. No, 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 no. Can I anti-venom it? Can I bandage it? Well, I got a lot of anti-venom, actually. Key? No, let's use it. Inspired. Talking shit. Me and Max talk shit all the time. It's great. Just talking shit about everything. He's my bro, man. You need a bro like that in your life. I feel like a lot of people don't have that, you know? You don't have a guy you can just talk about, like, literally anything with. Like, me and Max can talk about fucking anything.
The match is struck.
And nothing's off the table. It's great. I feel like a lot of people don't have that. Triple Triad is not one of them. Wait, you talking shit about my fucking card games? I have a lot of trouble trying to find things to say during a stream. I just say I'm letting the game speak for itself. No, you gotta try. Like, listen, you guys have no idea. I tried streaming, like, I think it was in 2014. It was fucking terrible. And you can go back and watch my Sonic 06 streams. Like, fuck, when was that? Was that 2 years ago? It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Those streams are fucking bad. The quality's ass. The technical problems are through the fucking roof. You know, I didn't have like a... I didn't even have like push to mute or push to talk. So I'm coughing and shit all the time. They're fucking horrible. You guys are probably starting streaming way better than when I started streaming. So it's just, it's all relative. Just keep that in mind. Nice, that was actually a good fight. We got rid of those snails. Those plated Megos. Those Frenchies. Yeah, just like... My early streams are terrible. Like, I don't know if Max remembers. I don't even know if he watched it. But one of the first games I ever streamed was Alundra. You want to talk about a fucking miserable streaming experience? Alundra is like the worst game to stream. I'm honestly glad I sold my copy, because I never want to touch that shit again. It was so fucking terrible. This guy's like not immune to stuns. I'll just heal. Alundra was a fucking miserable experience. My favorite is Final Fantasy Blooded Bahamut. It's more underground, so you wouldn't know about it. Is that actually a thing? Is that some like bullshit phone game that was like Japan only? That's what it sounds like. Enjoying the item abilities in 9 in part because it reminds me of Lost Odysseys. Let's hang on, I gotta do this money real quick. I probably don't need that. Let's start another fight right away. Yeah, I mean that like learning abilities with equipment is kind of cool. I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. I tolerated it in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance because I thought it was a reasonable way to do the learning system for jobs or for job abilities, so that was fine. But I don't know. It wouldn't be my first pick. It would not be my first pick in terms of abilities, like the way to learn abilities. I kind of like Tactics 1's better, where you just get JP and then you can pick your abilities as opposed to like having to get a random weapon that just so happens to have the ability you want on it. Like I remember dual wield was a huge pain in the ass to get in Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. You had to do something really specific to get dual wield, and dual wield was very desirable. Because if you had dual wield, you could learn 2 abilities at the same time, which was fucking insane. Like, it was so strong. I just have to keep saving, because... We're 49. We're actually leveling pretty quick, all things considered. Give him the double braps, Brappy. Brap him! Certain that I'm getting through Alone in the Dark fairly smoothly because I remember the stream. Similar case to Sonic 06, having advanced knowledge is extremely helpful. Like, you say that, but from my experience, all my advanced knowledge of stuff has never helped me. Like, I got I went into Sonic 06 completely blind. I had not seen, like, anything about it, and I got my fucking ass kicked. Like, I was fucking annihilated by by Sonic 06. I had to cheat. I had to glitch through a wall to get through that stupid pyramid puzzle. Where'd all your HP go? I'm not happy that it crashed on me. I'll have to decide if I redo it legit or just skip ahead. Yeah, crashing sucks. As shown in my Deadly Premonition stream, crashes are terrible. And even like last night when my Omniscient attempt just got fucking destroyed because hey, fuck you. You know, fuck you. Just have like not even a power outage, just like a surge. There was a surge, and it reset my Super Nintendo. So, like, the next time I do Omniscient, I am legitimately going to, hook my battery back up to my Super Nintendo, not even up to my thing. Holy hell, would you stop? Can you stop? Skip it? Yeah, just skip it. You started FF9 recently and never played it before. Yes, sue me, lol. Rejoining the return to the old formula that worked. Oh, did you, are you playing it because you got it on Game Pass, too? I know Jonathan's playing it because it's free on Game Pass. I've never beaten Final Fantasy IX either. But I have, I can just use that. I've never beaten Final Fantasy IX either. I always get, like, to the beginning area and I just get bored and I leave. I give it up. These guys are both fucking dead. Let's kill this guy because he's been punching the shit out of my team. Blood of Bahamut is for DS, Japan only. Of course it is. That's a lot of gold. How greedy am I? Very greedy. Want those mega bucks.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried
Sucks
home.
ass, man. I don't know what I need more. Really those. I don't think I can use all my food. I think we're leaving that behind, sadly. Oh well. We're not auto-firing. What am I doing with my life? Actually, can I sort? Can I move the cabins over here? That would be really convenient, actually. Close. Blood of Bahamut is a Japanese DS game. Played a little bit of it translated, and the gameplay is clunky. There's a bunch of, like, Japan-only, like, phone games. Like, I know there was one where you played as, like, Elena of the Turks in Final Fantasy 4 or 7. It's like, what the fuck is this? It's, like, Japan-only on a phone. Like, no one's ever gonna play that shit. It's like how there's, like, there's a Dead Rising phone game, too. And a Dead Rising Java game. Oh, just get another fucking shovel back. Cool, bro. Think you have the best. One handy, get to the disarming. Oh, fucking, I can't do anything with Brappy. Oh, she's not, like, sick about it or whatever. It's fine. These guys are scary. Do you mean Clara? Wait, what? So I'm gonna have to play it in my Final Fantasy Odyssey. That Final Fantasy Odyssey will be it'll be quite an undertaking. That being said, most of them are really easy to get through, and they're pretty intuitive. Like, well, I guess 1 isn't. Like 1, 2, and 3 are gonna be kind of rough, but when you get to like 4 is kind of just like you'll probably have to grind levels for a bit, which isn't like a big deal. And 5 you can get through pretty easily if you're willing to experiment with jobs, and you're gonna have some knowledge because of me playing it, but It's not going to be the end of the world. 6 is very similar to 4, where it's like super linear. And you kind of have like a best turn, and it's pretty obvious what your best turn is. Like it's going to be really obvious what your best turn for each character is. At least in the beginning. Things get kind of muddy a bit later. He still has 2 HP. I'm going to stab this guy. It's cool. I like Clea a lot. I really like the story arc of oh. This is talking about Final Fantasy, bleh. Final Fantasy, bleh. I don't know much about 9, sorry. Holy fuck, would you stop? Why would you do that? Why would you fucking do that to her, dude? Why? I don't know how many FF spin-offs there are. There's a lot, and you probably don't want to go into all of them because there's going to be a shitload. I haven't even, like, considered playing, like, a lot of them. There's just too many. There's a lot more to get through. Can't remember all these Final Fantasy names. Yeah, fuck that shit.
Success so clearly in view.
Eat some food, I guess.
Or is it merely
Oh yeah, I have the improved food, which is probably super fucking helpful. Get to it one-handy. Maybe I'll do spin-offs on my own. Yeah, I mean honestly, like honestly, Rick, it's a fucking lot of shit to get through. Holy fuck! Look at all this stuff in here. What is this? Do I have to burn this down? That item had no effect. I mean, sure. Let's get the fuck out of here, I guess. It's gonna be rough to go through all the Final Fantasy games for sure. Well, maybe not rough, but it'll be a lengthy endeavor. Do I rest? Yes, I do. Fuck it. If we have to deal with snakes, we have to deal with snakes.
furtive and vulnerable.
Dead Rising mobile game, all achievements when? I don't even know if you can get it anymore, which is kind of funny. Can't be marked. Blight skill chance. If religious, minus 15 stress. If religious, plus 15 prot. Should do this one. The stress will be good. Oh, wait. Damn it. I like the all companions. That's good. Okay. The blight skill's probably strong. I should probably do these blight skills, because... One companion, minus 15 stress. You... If religious, minus 20 stress. I guess I'll put it on her. And then hope we don't get snakes. We got fucking snakes. Pray we don't get snakes. We got snakes. It does it for both of them too. God fucking damn it. And they're all stealthed? What is this garbage? We're like actually fucked here. Fucking, I'm so mad. Why does it do both of them? That sucks ass. I can't do anything. This is Battlefield. This is fucking horrible. I'm probably gonna have to like abandon this quest because we're just gonna get... How can they be stealthed? This is such bullshit, dude. I can't hit anything. All I can do is like serpent sway. The blocks it.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
How about they spin off FF7 Crystal Chronicles? How about the Wii exclusive download title spin-offs of the spin-offs? FF Crystal Chronicles, My Life as a King and My Life as a Dark Lord. It's too much. There's gonna be a lot, and I think it's a waste of time to even bother trying to do them all. I'm most excited for the Rhythm Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy rhythm game. Is there actually a rhythm game? That's fucking ridiculous. 4 is so long as you're not playing... 4 so long as you're not playing the 3D version shouldn't be an issue. The 3D versions are fucking brutal. Yeah, they're a little bit much. Of course. So we're doing 3D, of course. It's not even like there's anything you can do. They're just... Oh, fuck. I guess I'll move, because I won't lose... I won't lose, whatever. If you pass, you get stressed. Because fuck you. Do it every single time. Like, I see a good game, I play for a little bit, and I just put it down, and I come back to it later. I try not to do that. I have too many games to play. Yeah, I try not to do that, because what ends up happening is you just fucking don't ever get back to it. So if I'm gonna play a game, I like kind of hard commit to it. I like hard commit to I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna do my best to beat this. 21 dodge. Fucking hell. These guys are rough as hell, man. I guess we just try to... Oh, they have 100% blight resistance, too. I guess we're bleeding them. There goes my strategy. Of course this would happen, too. Well, I guess we're stabby McStab... Oh, my God. 1 HP? Seriously? Okay, he's dead. Oh, my God. Now she's craving the blood. Ah! Why are the police snakes outside? Why are the police outside? You should be inside, looking at the prints from fingers. That Derek comedy thing will never not be fucking hilarious. Derek comedy is a goddamn treasure. Made me laugh. Me and Max had a good laugh about it because they were trying to... Everyone was trying to cancel Joji because he used to be Filthy Frank. So it's like, oh, you're a bad person because you said the N-word that one time in a Filthy Frank video. Like, who gives a fuck? Meanwhile, everybody loves Donald Glover, and God, if they knew the kind of shit he did in Derek comedy, like, they'd be fucking livid. But meanwhile, Donald Glover's winning, like, Academy Awards. It's fucking great. It's fucking amazing. Nice crit. Nice crit, the Brapster. If I followed the guide on the abilities for FF5 for 3D, then I might be okay, but I was missing some vital stuff like dual casting and omnicasting. Being able to haste my party in one turn. Yes, that stuff is very fundamental, I feel like. I said that as a meme. Glad to hear it's actually good. I love rhythm games. Yeah. Jitaro Man was an interesting watch, actually. Nice crit. I had never... Like, I've heard of Jitaro Man, but I've never played it. And I never really saw anything about it. Oh, does that mean the quest is over if she hits the thing?
The walls close in. The shadows.
Okay, so she's abusive. I might still be able to pull through. Okay, but she's abusive now, which kind of sucks. I don't care about the story. 35% damage versus marked and an Aegis scale. I actually want that. Sapphires. Beautiful sapphires. Those are worth quite a bit. But alas, we're taking them and getting rid of whatever those things are. So we're stressed out, and she's gonna... Paranoid? What's paranoid? Oh, she got afflicted. The other one didn't get afflicted. Look at all this fucking money. So much money, dude. I really hope... I fucking really hope that, that we can beat this. Because I'm not going back. I'm not going back, Chief. Good thing we didn't get a hunger check there. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was like, I hope it's not down here, because God, if it wasn't there, I'd be fucking mad. I'd be so mad. If you follow the guy on the ability, yeah. You can feel the Vizier's hand upon my shoulder. Is the Vizier a bad dude? A creep? A real creepy dude? Okay, let's go. Items, cabin, keep cabining. Captivate, do I want to kill that guy? I feel like I do, but I feel like I want to start blighting this guy. Because that's how I'm going to win this fucking game. By blighting. He's basically immune to bleeds and not immune to blights, but I can... Noxious Blast better. 6 for 3 rounds. 5 for 3 rounds.
Masterfully executed.
Executed with impunity. Damn, we've been going for 2 hours already and I haven't gotten like anything done. Hey, don't use that gaff, okay? Don't gaff me, bro. It just depends on the game for me. I played the fuck out of Divinity 2 and couldn't put it down until I beat it. Yeah, obviously there's going to be games that click with you, and obviously you should put your time into games you're actually enjoying. Like, if you're not enjoying a game, like, drop it. Like, I would definitely advocate for you to drop it, rather than to push through a game you don't enjoy. I usually will, because the main reason I will is because I'm probably going to cover it for the channel, or I'm doing something else with it, like for footage or something. So for me, it makes sense to finish a game even if I'm not enjoying it, but for you, just a casual game player, I would not advocate you continue with games you don't like. Like, if it doesn't sit well with you, just get rid of it. Like, just drop it and don't fucking look back. Because really nothing, like, there's no, like, oh, there's no, like, fucking, you're not gonna get an award for putting up with a garbage game. You may as well just move on with your life. Played rhythm games and I'm not too bad at them, but I never go out of my way to play them. Yeah, they're not my favorite genre for sure. They're not my favorite genre. I'm not gonna say they can be bad, but like I don't go out of my way to play them. Like I played a lot of Guitar Hero when Guitar Hero was popular, because it was just the thing to do and it was kind of fun. But like I'm not gonna go out of my way to play rhythm games either. Probably. Happened with Final Fantasy VII Remake. It was nice to get sucked into a game like that. On the other hand, I stopped playing Vagrant Story for a week or two and I forgot everything. Yeah, it can be a problem. It can definitely be a problem if you're if you leave and then try to come back later. I'm okay with that. You blighted her. Oh, this guy's fucking toast. Damn. 30, there was like 30 blight. Get huged, idiot. Get on my fucking game. That was easy peasy. Easy peasy. I need that blueprint. Here, have some food. You deserve it. Ditch that. Ditch that. That's pretty much everything that we can get, so let's go. Let's get the heck out of here. We've been doing actually pretty well this time. Oh, we stole a high potion too. Fucking great. The end of the first year. Oh, we at week 52. Fuck, dude. Doofer is a champion level now. Night Owl. We actually got some good stuff. That's okay. Return to town. If you want something really experimental, I recommend Rez. Apparently Rez is really good. About the nearest I have with Rez is Zone of the Enders, I think is like the closest thing I have to Rez. It's all stuff I might, it's like all stuff I might get to at some point, but so I have no idea. There's just so much stuff I want to get to and want to get around to that I really need to make a list. Although I have played a bunch of games that were on my list recently. Like I wanted to play Nier and I got through Nier this year, which was nice. Like I got through Nier and I should probably just put a bunch of games on the list and be like, hey, like I'm gonna play these 3 games this year at some point. I don't know when, but I'm going to. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it at some point. Wait. Sharing the activity is that. Let's not do that then. You just fucking chill. God-fearing is only meditate or whatever. Or pray. I probably can't pray. Okay. We don't want to spread the contagion if possible. We only want one guy with. We only want 2 guys with the Crimson Curse. What's she do? Oh shit. What, do I only have like 2? Do I have all my guys are like love interest? They only use the brothel? I guess I'll try to get 2 slots for the brothel. These shield breakers just want the fucking D, man. They just want the D. Sometimes it's hard to drop a game you don't like if you spent $60 on it and played for more than 2 hours. Yeah, that's the rough bit. It's really hard to. Well, that's why I think you should probably, if you're like a casual player, you should probably never buy new games at release. Because there's no reason for it. Like, usually games get patched. And those patches usually make them for a better experience. And, for the most part, you probably don't need to buy everything new. Like, I think a lot of people worry about getting, like, missing stuff. Either, like, missing out on something or whatever. But for the most part, like, you're probably better off, like, all the time just waiting for a sale. One time. If you don't like the game, you should drop it. Wow, how can you say a game is shit unless you beat it? Okay, fine then. Well, you must have liked enough to beat it then. Yeah, the fucking fallacies people come up with. The mental gymnastics are unreal. We have one of those. We probably don't need more. I think this leper mask is actually not that good. I think it's actually really bad. Like 8 crit. Like, the leper's problem is accuracy, not crit. So doing that's fucking rough, but... Yeah, I pretty much have everything of these that I want. This would be okay, but like medium champion level. Who's champ? Who can I bring into a champion level dungeon? I could do this actually. I could do this. You could also go here. That kind of sucks, but whatever. 3 medicines in a champion level dungeon. I could bring him. Zito. Where is this? The Wield? She's kind of stressed out. Bring Bob, actually. Bob would be okay here. Although, you know what I could do? No, I don't think I want to go to the champion level yet. I think I need to do like more low level stuff to get my guys up. Get more money and get my guys up. Let's bring Mark. Let's bring Wiggle. Put him in position 3, I guess. Oh, position 2, I guess. This will probably be fine. Does he get, what does he get bonus damage versus marked, stunned, bleeding? So does she have any bleeding skills? Bleed resist down. She doesn't have any bleeding skills, fuck. Whatever, we're just gonna have a shitty party. We're just gonna have a bad party, it's fine. It's fine. Played so much Rock Band, I wish I could play more, but those drums take up too much space. Yeah, I got rid of my entire stuff. I had like 2 or 3 Guitar Hero 2 controllers, I had like a Guitar Hero 3 controller. I had a Rock Band set, and I just like, I gave it away on Craigslist, I just couldn't handle it. It just takes up way too much fucking space. Like I have a Neo Geo cabinet, and that's about as far as I want to go in terms of space. Like I don't want to, I do not want to like get huge stuff. Like that's the biggest thing I have, and I'm not gonna get anything equal size to that probably ever again. Because it's too much stuff. Drunk Rock Band with the lads is great. Yeah, it's probably really fun, but I'm not gonna do it. Like I got rid of all my Rock Band stuff, and I'm not gonna look back. I don't I have like literally never regretted giving it away, because I just wanted it gone. And it's pretty nice when you make that decision to just let it go, and it's some guy comes and gets it, and then that's it, and that's good. What is this, a medium? A Long Island medium? Oh, this is a long dungeon, fuck. Okay, whatever. The shovels. Lots of torches. Where are we, the Wield? I think bandages are actually good here, because a lot of the stuff needs bandages. Same with this. I don't need that. It's probably fine. Facts. If they were to remake any of the FF games that haven't been remade already, what game would you want done? I would want none of them remade, honestly. I'd rather them make new games. I'd rather a new game that, like, I would rather them make, like, a new game with the class system. Like, with the job system. Make a new game like Final Fantasy V that's not Final Fantasy V. It'd be fucking great. There's, like, no reason why they can't do that. I would prefer new content rather than, like, existing content again and again and again, right? Like, me and my buddies always used to joke that that the only time they would ever remake Final Fantasy VII was when they were desperate for cash. And here they are actually making it, right? So, I don't know. You know? Like, I wouldn't say no to a remake of 9, but I would much, much rather they make a new game altogether. Yeah, Dave's got the right idea. I guess 5 and 6 done in the 3D style. No. I think just don't even bother remaking them, honestly. Just let them be. Just let them sit there and be. Kinda wish they remade 8 and 9, since I don't think the pre-rendered backgrounds have aged well. Even a really poor remaster should be fine. They did remaster 8, and I think it looks like fucking trash. I could agree with you there, thinking about it. I couldn't think of another one, maybe 8, because I have a hidden love for it, but I have a lot of problems, so if those got fixed, it could work. No, I don't think it's bad. I kind of just like 8 the way it is. Like, I'm fine with 8. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like a lot of the mechanics in 8. I think it's fun. You just kind of got to be in the right headspace for it. Darts! It's a shame we talked about this before, but using Ezragen, yeah. They can look great, but they just put in the smallest amount of effort. Yeah. Because it's easier to just fucking port it and be like, yeah, it's fucking ported now. Here it is, pay us another fucking $30 or whatever bullshit they're paying for it. We're charging for it. Like we've talked about it. Like Capcom does this shit all the time. Like Resident Evil 4 is just, it's on like literally every platform. Like I can't think of a platform that's like post GameCube that Resident Evil 4 isn't on. It's on everything. So we're sitting here going like, hey, like give me new content. I would rather new content than a port. And it's the same thing. Like I think honestly, they probably would have been better off remaking or making a new Resident Evil game than making Resident Evil 3 remake. Like I'm pretty confident in saying that they would have been much better off. What the fuck is this thing? Bleed charm. Well, I'll get rid of that one bandage. But I think everyone would rather have had a new game rather than what we got. Like I think what they need to do with Resident Evil specifically, they need to just fucking hard reboot it. Like hard reboot. Like get rid of, like I don't give a shit. Get rid of Chris, get rid of Chris, get rid of Jill, start over. I know Thomas is probably like, Jill, don't get rid of Jill. But like literally just hard reboot the game. Like hard reboot the franchise. Like it looked like they were going to hard reboot it with 7. But then they like at the last minute they ass pulled it and like, no, this is part of the canon. So they kind of fucked everybody over that way. 3 damage around. I can't do that. It's a shame. We talked about this before. Yeah, whatever. FF8 is a weird one. I feel like a lot of people want FF8 to be remade just so that they can be made into a good game. That being said, FF8 is one of my favorites. I don't think FF8's bad. I think a lot of people just go into FF8 with the wrong mentality. Because you can't play it like a traditional FF. Because if you just grind, you're not going to get anywhere. Because the enemies scale up with you to a degree, not totally. So if you just like sit there like, oh, I'm having trouble with this boss, I can grind. Like, it's not going to help you. But if you fuck around with your junction, like it can change like so much of the battle. Nice. 1 HP. Yeah, there's Thomas. You know what's the reason why they remade 7? Playing off that fat-ass nostalgic button, making a quick buck, shuts people up about putting any new game ideas. Yeah. I totally agree. Like, I think it's because, like, Final Fantasy 13, like, wasn't well received. Like, 14's an MMO. Like, I'm pretty sure 13 was... I'm sure there's, like a fan base that likes it. But I think most people, like, don't like 13. And 13.2 and 13.3. And I think 15 wasn't particularly well received either. Probably at launch everyone kind of liked it, but then everyone's like, this is kind of weird and bad. I don't know if I like this anymore. So I don't know. But yeah, I agree. You can just make it good. Make new shit and make it good. I feel like I honestly feel like remakes are kind of like a blight on the industry. Both the movie and game industry, because it's like you're playing off nostalgia for sure. And people are gonna recognize it because it's like, oh, it's Final Fantasy VII. I played this when I was a kid. I like it a lot. But like honestly, it's like, does it matter? No. I'd rather have like a good. I'd rather have like I guess a back to basics Final Fantasy than like a Final Fantasy remake. Like I would legit rather have Final Fantasy. Oh fuck! Did I get rid of stuff? Get rid of the journal page. Fuck the bleed charm. Let's get out of here. I would like legit rather have like a back to basics Final Fantasy than like anything else. Like it's just kind of crazy how like little they care. No, not her. I know. I know, Thomas. I know you want the heal. But I do think at this point, like the Capcom Resident Evil lore is so fucking stupid and convoluted at this point that it's desperate for it is goddamn desperate for a reboot. like a hard reboot, because it's got so much fucking baggage. Like, the story is so convoluted, there's so much baggage, characters have changed drastically. Like, it would just be really nice not to have to deal with that nonsense. And, like, okay, we're starting over, here are our new characters. This is, I don't even care, call him fucking Christopher. His name is Christopher. And he's got a huge beefy arm and he punches people. I wouldn't give a shit. As long as it is like a new story and you can downgrade everybody and try to kind of start over and start fresh. Like, it would have been really nice if 2 was like a hard reboot. I think we talked about this briefly. But it would have been great if the 2 remake was like a hard remake. Hard reboot where we're going to take this, we're going to modernize it. It's still going to be Resident Evil 2, but we're going to change stuff that we didn't like and set ourselves up for a franchise. And they didn't fucking do that. They were like, yeah, we're committing it to being 1998 and all this other stuff. It didn't have to be this way. It definitely is. It's not FF, but I'll take it. Yeah, not her. I'm telling you. I would take a hard reboot at this point. Hopefully they can follow up Octopath, but with a real plot. Remember when games had good character-driven stories? Why does that not happen anymore? He's dead. He doesn't even know how dead he is. I feel like the Grave Robber is just not good. I kind of want to ditch her, but... like, I'd probably rather have, like, a Houndmaster. Like, I'm just trying to think, like, what niche does she fill? Like, what does she actually do? She doesn't seem... Like, if I want to have her in the, like, the front 2, Shieldbreaker's just better. And if I want to have her in the back, there's probably, like, a Houndmaster's better. Or, a Plague Doctor's probably better. I feel like she's just not very good, honestly. My name's Cross Blue Yards, I'm with Moons. You laugh, but I will always use that joke of, Seamus Aran instead of Samus Aran, right? I'll always use that, because that's literally all it has to be. I don't care if he's named Seamus. Just make it different, make it new. You can have fucking Jill and Chris by any other name. Just get rid of all that fucking baggage of the series and start over. It would be so fucking helpful. It'd be really good for everybody, right? Because I honestly wouldn't be surprised if people are getting tired of the whole Chris and shit plotline anyways, because, like, what? Like, everything got resolved. Like, the whole thing with Chris and Wesker got resolved in 5, where Wesker fucking died. And then they had to, like, bring it back for 6 because, shit. We fucking... we fucking killed our main antagonist. What do we do? It's like literally the death and return of Superman question. Like, oh fuck. We killed our flagship hero. Bring him back. And I know they didn't bring back Wesker, but like... there's a bunch of baggage because it's Wesker, you know? I don't like the lack of creativity that comes from the gaming and film industry. Either people fear having their ideas getting criticized or we can't come up with anything else. There's a lot of that. I mean, The Last of Us 2 thing's the same kind of thing, right? Like, all the leaks are like, okay, like, sure, I guess this is kind of original, but it's also like, nobody wanted this. Like, why are you doing this? It's kind of weird, but yeah, like... I really need to stop buying, like, remakes. Like, I feel like I just need to stop supporting that part of the industry. Like, I bought Shadow of the Colossus when it came out, I bought Secret of Mana when it came out, and I'm like... I was really tempted to buy... Trials of Mana. And Trials of Mana is probably a good remake because it's actually different. But by the same ticket, I don't want to support remakes. I want new content. And the Mana series, oh boy. That Mana series has had it rough for years. What does she do all day? What do they do all day? What do you do all day? Just want to sit here with some dinner. But because people don't want that anymore, they want a cheap multiplayer game they can play for like 30 minutes after work, or a goofy bug-ridden game they can watch their favorite streamer scream over. Oh boy. It hits fucking deep. That hits hard, Rick. It's so fucking true. Like, I'm not opposed to putting a multiplayer mode in. Like, if if that's what you gotta do to sell some copies so you can make a good story or whatever, that's fine. I'm willing to accept a bad multiplayer mode. Not even a bad multiplayer mode. Like, them bundling Resistance with Resident Evil 3 Remake was probably a very, very tactical decision. Because God knows, I doubt a lot of people would play... Because, like, Resident Evil 3 is apparently quite light on content. And Resistance was kind of buggy at release. But when you bundle them together, you kind of soften the blow for each of them not being as good as they could be. Because it's like, oh, well, I got this and this. But I would prefer a really strong single-player campaign over a strong multiplayer one, for sure.
That overconfidence is a slow
We're not gonna stitch it. We'll use the key. We'll free up some inventory space. 1,000 money. 375 each. I'd rather have the cash, I think. God, this is taking fucking forever. This dungeon's been really long. Honestly surprised they don't somehow bring back Wesker. They probably will at some point, even though he fucking literally died in a volcano. He was in a volcano and got shot with fucking two RPG rockets. He's fucking done. Like, there's no way. But apparently, that's not how things work, baby. You're donezo. You're coming back. Just bring back Daniel. Bring back Illidan. It's fine. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about, like... I think that's one of the things is, like, it seems like gamers don't give a shit about, like, continuity. Like, just bring him back. It doesn't fucking matter. He died, so what? Oh, that was a clone. Okay, fine. Like, gamers put up with a lot of shit. And the thing is, you don't really have any recourse either. Like, what are you gonna do? You've already bought the game. You can't be like, oh, the story's shit. I want a refund. Because you want to play the game, and then you'll probably buy the next one because it's like, well, I like this series, so even though if the story's stupid, I'll just fucking just put up with it. Like, you don't have a lot of recourse as a gamer. It's a hard life being a gamer. Let me get back here and I'll consider camping. God, this is a fucking big dungeon. This is actually a big boy. Man, I want a new mana game in the style of Legend of Mana. That's a favorite of mine. I know. The thing is, like, the mana games is, like, suffering, man. Like, they look fucking beautiful. Like, all the mana art style is so good. And they're plagued by being, like, fucking terrible games. They're just fucking the worst. And it sucks ass so badly, because they're, like, so beautiful, and they have such a good art style. They're just fucking run down with these fucking atrocious gameplay decisions. Like, apparently the new mana games, like, I don't know, I think it's like Dawn of Mana on PS2 is like fucking terrible. Like, actually atrocious. And the Mana series has had a hard life, man. After 3 remake, yeah, I'm done with remakes. I kind of feel the same way. I think that's just the course of action you have to have. The only thing you can have, the only recourse you have is to pay with your wallet, so... If you don't like the direction they're taking something, you gotta let them know by not buying their product. It kinda sucks ass, but that's what you gotta do. Some games and films deserve an utter reboot because the vision was there, just poorly executed, but it's become such a norm that it's all we consume. I know. It sucks, because it's like, well, you can take these same ideas and just, like, hard reboot the series. Like, you don't have to sit here and make fucking Final Fantasy VII Remake, the Time Jannies. Just remake Final Fantasy VII, you know? Just change stuff. The 4 remake isn't horseshit, it is, I won't get it. It'll never, like, the thing is, the 4 remake will never live up to the hype of 4. Like, 4 is so... It's been on everything. I think, like, literally everybody's played 4. Like, there's no way it's ever gonna live up to the hype. Like, there's no way a remake will ever do it justice, I guess. Because what are you gonna do? Make 4 scary? Like, no, 4, that's not the point of 4. Like, the point of 4 was that it was campy and fun. Like, you can't make it scary. It won't fit the tone. And the tone is inherently campy. Like, you're going on a fucking rescue mission as a super soldier. Like, how do you make that scary? Like, Leon is fucking jumping, like, fucking doing flips out of windows and kicking dudes in the face and suplexing monks. Like, you can't You can't take any of that shit out and make it serious. Like, it doesn't fucking work. So we hit level 50, which is technically the halfway point for levels. But, not the halfway point for EXP. I don't actually know what the halfway point for EXP is. Wesker at the end, yeah, Wesker at the end of RE5 100% lived. Yeah, maybe. They'll bring him back at some point. Think about it. He was standing in lava. His regeneration super arrow is so strong he could stand up on molten rock. He also screamed Chris, so you know he was fucking pissed. Chris! Wesker did an unironic re in that moment. It was great. It was fucking amazing. Game is shit, refused to buy it. Series gets cancelled due to lack of sales. I know. I'm telling you, it's a hard life being a gamer, man. You can't win. You can't fucking win. Because, like, I actually want to play Trials of Mana. But it's technically a remake. And I like Seiken Densetsu 3. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's one of my favorite Super Nintendo games, actually, even though it's pretty easy. Like, they're easy games, like, whatever. But, like, I enjoy Seiken Densetsu 3. And it would be nice to get a remake. And it would be nice to play the remake. But by the same ticket, I'd be a fucking hypocrite if I just went and bought it now because I'm saying, like, I don't like remakes. I probably will get it at some point, probably when it goes on sale. And I'll probably enjoy it then, but it's on my radar as something I might like. Which just sucks ass. What is this? 2 damage? Oh, I should just fucking collect that bounty. Is this all part of your plan? Chris! Wesker was great in 5. Let's be real. It's fucking amazing. Screaming Chris. Yelling about complete global saturation. Shooting Sheva right in her fucking head. In multiple cutscenes was amazing. Secret of Mana boss theme intensifies. I should play Secret of Mana again. I thought about doing an all achievements guide for Secret of Mana. But I'd probably want to tie that with Trials of Mana. Which is something I was thinking about. But I like Secret of Mana, but holy shit, Secret of Mana is it's a bad game. Like, its fucking backbone is so bad. The like the engine it's built on is just so buggy. It's really, really unfortunate because the bones, the structure that the game's built on is just fucking trash. It's such a glitchy game and such a buggy game. It's really unfortunate. Because it could have been really good. It could have been fucking amazing. And that's one of my big problems with the remake. Is the remake kept all that bullshit in. It kept all the bad stuff. It kept all the glitches. So you have a remake that's quite literally pointless. Because it's like a 1-to-1. Right? So like, why the fuck would I play this remake when I can just play the original Secret of Mana? Like, unironically, tell me. I want the opinion of why would I buy this when in my opinion it looks uglier, it plays exactly the same, it has all the same flaws of the original, and there's nothing different about it. There's like no added content or no new content. Like, tell me why. I'll fucking do my NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or whatever it was. Just tell me why. That's what I want to know. Treasures. Nice. It's actually a lot of money in antiques. Maybe I'll get rid of the bandages. Actually, I'll get rid of this one torch. I should have used 2 torches. I could have used that torch before I closed it. It's fine. Wesker. Jojo! Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, fucking unironically, yes. Is Leon legitimately a superhuman? He might be. He's definitely, he's definitely a super... He's like a super agent, super secret agent for sure. This is dodge. Can't wait for Boy Scout Leon from RE2 remake to ruin RE4 remake. He won't. You can't do it. It won't work. Like, it will not work. Like, it won't work in the tone of the game. It just won't work. Leon can tap into BDE. That was BDE. I don't know what that is. I probably do. I've probably heard about it, but I'm probably just wrong. Just don't remember. I mean, there's so many RE games, so who gives a fuck? They're never gonna bring up shit like Survivor or Gaiden. I had my friend Leon Kennedy or whatever. That's pretty fucking hilarious. But yeah, like, You need a fucking hard reboot. Need a hard reboot, I feel like, for Resident Evil. I can tell you exactly how they'll remake 4. Cut the castle entirely. Most of the island minions like Mendez and Salazar. Make the cult just a terrorist group, and Leon will talk to himself constantly. The saddest thing is that sounds accurate. I mean, everyone says that the, like, everybody says the village is the best part of Resident Evil 4, and I kind of agree. However, the largest part of Resident Evil 4 is the castle, like, by a margin, so cutting the castle out is just fucking nuts. They'll probably shorten everything, is my guess. But you can't, it wouldn't work. Like, Resident Evil 4 would not work in the same style as Resident Evil 2. And I guess 3. There'd just be too much shit on screen. You'd have to change it fundamentally. You're, like, there's huge open areas in 4. Like, most of the areas are big, sweeping, open areas, so it wouldn't make sense to have the same combat system either, right? Like, you'd have to, like, completely restructure the game, at which point, why even remake 4 and just make a new fucking Resident Evil game? The first server with a chance of remake 4 Nest, I said Nest 3. Oh yeah, Dave was pretty upset about the Nest 3, I think. I remember his review. Or Nest 2, sorry. Yeah, like, unironically called it Nest 2. Like, just fucking shit all over everybody. It's pretty fucking funny. Nest 3, man, that'd be a fucking bold move. Duh, pretty graphic, good game. Pretty graphic, good game. Secret of Mana is the one where you could pretty easily have an allied party member get stuck in the geometry to prevent the screen from moving, yes. I can't remember if they fixed that. I'm pretty sure they didn't fix that in Remake, but they might have. It's been a while since I played it. I played it at launch and I haven't touched it since. But yeah, that was an issue in 1. Or in the original. However, you just, like, press select. Nice crit. You just press select and you, like, switch to that party member and stuff. But, it, like, if that's still in the game, and I'm pretty sure it is, just, like, why the fuck didn't you fix that? Like, it's insane. Like, that's something you can very easily fix. And I'm pretty sure it was handled by, like, Bluepoint or something. And if you're just contracted to, like, remake a game, like, 1-to-1, like, that's what you're told to do, like, it's not your place to make changes. Like, let's be honest. It's not on the developers who are remaking the game. Because if they were contracted to remake the game, like, 1-to-1, they're doing their job, and they're doing it well. Because they're very faithful. But I'm just saying, like, I would fucking hate for that shit to be in my game. Like, honestly. I would much prefer... Wait, the fate of... Okay, should have known better. You guys fucking dead. Like, I would much prefer them... Take some artistic liberties to improve the game. Maybe cut out some areas that are bad. Maybe up the translation so it makes more sense. Increase the story beats and stuff. Make the combat a little better. Like, there's a lot of stuff in Secret of Mana specifically that's really terrible. And they basically made it a 1-to-1 remake. And there was no need to do that. You could have made it good. You chose to make it the same. The other is a superhuman, which is why he needs to fill up Claire's womb right now. No shame. I don't support remakes either, but I know I'll go buy a 7 remake because it's FF7. I'll wail in my hypocrisy later. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, man. Like, it's a hard life. It's a hard life, man, because you don't want the remake, but it's also probably a decent game, and you're looking for content to play. So there's no winning. So you can either buy the remake and let developers assume that you want remakes, or you can not buy it. Doesn't matter. But I feel like it's on some level, like, everyone's gonna buy FF7 remake. So whether or not you individually didn't buy it, probably doesn't matter. But if you want to stick to your guns and not buy it, I respect your decision. We're getting tons of fucking... This is fucking loads of money, dude. Can you not do that? Oh, nice. Look how much shit. 5 of these? I think I want to drop my cash. No, I want to drop the bandages. Even though we probably need them. Good graphics equals good gameplay. Dude, that's exactly how it works, right? It's exactly how it works. Oh, big dick energy? Okay. Maybe I've heard of that, but... It's not like... It's not in my regular vocabulary. But sure. say get any game that looks interesting to you and you think you can enjoy remake or not. Sometimes you gotta break your principles. Yeah, I agree with that. Because otherwise you're just not gonna play anything new. I mean, there's... Like, you could spend your entire fucking life playing games from your backlog. And, you know... Like, you could unironically spend, like, the next 10 years playing games, like, from the PS1 era. And you could love every second of it. And never touch new games. And nothing, there's no reason that you can't do that and enjoy that. They at least gave it a different name, then it'd be one thing, but holy shit, straight up NES 2, that's a dick slap. Yeah, I would be pretty mad too. Like, total asset reuse, NES 2, like, okay, sure, fucking sure. 5 to 9. Sounds about right. Dazzling the stage. Speaking of glitches, Nintendo intentionally put glitches from Ocarina of Time back into the 3DS remake. Yeah, that's... I don't know. I feel like if the glitches are like... I feel like that's for like speedrunners and shit though. That's for... If they're glitches that you're probably not going to get through regular gameplay, it's fine. But a lot of the shit... Fucking... What the fuck? This girl sucks. I'm unironically very upset. Very upset. Yeah, I feel like on some level it's okay. Some glitches are probably fine, but like if you have the opportunity to go back and fix like bad content and you don't, like I don't know what to tell you, man. That's worth 5,000 gold. Is that? Yeah, add a 0. We're getting fucking money bags over here, boys. We money bags now. Scrooge McDuck, eat your heart out. Finally gets a crit. So you can glitches Nintendo, yeah. But at the same time, they added a rock to the well in Kakariko, but only during the day. Whoops. Wait, what? Really? Oh, so what? You can't get into the well early or whatever? You can only get there at night? What the fuck? Speaking of Blue Point, they did the Uncharted remasters as well. You can shoot through walls in that game. Well, I think Blue Point is just like the company you contract if you want a game remade like 1-to-1, like remastered. They're good at it. Like, I'm pretty sure Shadow of the Colossus was Blue Point. And it feels like the PS2 version. Like, it feels like Shadow of the Colossus for sure. But I'm just saying, you had an opportunity to fix stuff. Like, Shadow of the Colossus is another great example. Because it was pretty clear the original intention of Shadow of the Colossus was that you would run around the Sacred Realm or whatever. And, you'd run around and eventually you'd just run into Colossus and then you'd fight them. But probably because of limitations of budget and other constraints, they said on PS2, they're just like, fuck it, we're gonna make you fight them in linear order, one-on-one. Night Mango. That's why I'm tired, it's 2:30, I'll be seeing you night Jonathan. We'll see you around. Probably only go for like another half hour or so. Call it at midnight here. Might as well not buy anything new, just play games in your backlog, whilst your brain is too large for this planet. Yeah, except I'm a big hypocrite and I'll probably buy the next game I actually want to play that comes out. Like, I'll buy the Nier remake, which is like so fucking... That's like yeah, like here. Call me a hypocrite. I deserve it. I'm gonna buy the Nier remake when it comes out, because I'll enjoy it, probably. And I'm curious to see what the changes are, because I'm hoping they actually change some shit, and I would be very upset if they didn't change some shit. Holy shit, this stack's higher than 10. Damn, look at all this fucking money. So much cash. Loads of money are the words I utter. Here we go. Embrace the true classics like Quake, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with the classic games. The games that are good, that were good back then, are still good. It's just how it is, right? I should get 100%. Like, unironically, Chrono Trigger's a fun game. Mega Man X is a fun game. You know, you can play Mega Man 2, it's great. Like, Final Fantasy 1, good game. Like, all the games that were good back then are still good now. Like, I know Max is going around and playing a bunch of Super Nintendo beat-em-ups, and he's having a good time. Telling me he's playing like Turtles in Time and shit. They're fun, and they'll be fun. They're fun now. They were fun then, and they'll be fun in 10 years. You know, they're just always gonna be fun games. because they were always good games to begin with. And it's the same thing with stuff now. Like Dead Space is a good game. It'll be fun in 10 years. It'll still be fun in 10 years. Fuck, that'd be nice to get. I don't have any keys though. And same thing with whatever new game that you just played that's good. Like Resident Evil 2 Remake will be good in 10 years for sure. Just how it is. Like, the good games are always going to be good. It doesn't matter if you play them now or fucking 10, 20 years from now. They'll still be good. They ain't going anywhere. Leave it behind. All human beings, speak for yourself. Hang on. My guys are actually doing okay. I was just checking. It's a real game. The grave robber is reaching critical jester. She needs to fucking go. She can go and stay go from our team. For sure, and to be fair, there's a ton of content in FF7 Remake, even though it only takes place in Midgar. I don't hate that it's split into parts as long as they're all full games. Yeah, I think if you're gonna do a remake like that, doing it the way 7 did was probably smart. Because they really expanded Midgar. And that's probably a good thing. However, I don't know if I like the direction it's going, but that's just me. Good night, yeah. And find out flaws and be a hypocrite. We're all real human beings, but only a few of us can be real heroes. No, like, I think Nier is a great example of me being a hypocrite, because I actually enjoyed Nier quite a bit. I thought Nier was going to be a misery stream, and it was actually really fun. And I enjoyed playing Nier. And I enjoyed playing Drakengard, and I enjoyed playing Drakengard 3, even though those games are kind of pieces of shit. I enjoyed playing them. And that's fine. But I think, honestly, you gotta just kind of pick your battles, I guess, is the takeaway. Because, yeah, I'll buy Nier when it comes out, and I hope it's a lot better. I hope we get the full vision, the full Taro moment of Nier. That's my one want, is we get like the full, unfiltered, this is what Nier was supposed to be Taro moment. Can you stop, man? Can you get hit? Leave it all behind. No, dude. I don't think FF1 is that good. There's a lot of glitches in that game, like some spells simply not doing what they're supposed to. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, you can enjoy Final Fantasy 1. You can enjoy Final Fantasy 1. Well, I kind of agree with you. Maybe Final Fantasy 1 was not the best example, because yeah, it's buggy as shit. And it's got issues, but it's nice. I like Final Fantasy 1 because it's nice to see the origins of the series. Like, it's nice to play Final Fantasy 1 to see like the progenitor of this series. Just like the original Resident Evil is probably not as good as remake. Like RE1 Remake is probably not nearly as good as Resident Evil 1. Or sorry, Remake is probably way better than Resident Evil 1, the original, but it's nice to see the origins of the series. I think that's kind of important.
Success so clearly.
I got so much shit. I'm just gonna ditch a camp, like, we're almost fucking done. I don't need a stun stone. Dude, loads of fucking money. And we got a chest right here. He's trapped. Loads of money, the words I utter. Whop you all on the counter. Why is there fucking bones here? You kind of had to know that would have happened because of how big the game was. Just one of those things where, like, why complain about it when it should be expected? Soon. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1 is definitely rough around the edges, but like every NES game is rough around the edges. I guess we're just picking to the face. What a fucking useless ability. Pokemon Red and Blue is a similar case. I think I did it on my channel too. I'm pretty sure I recommended Pokemon Red and Blue specifically because it's like the progenitor of the Pokemon series. Like, those were the first games. And Pokemon is like this insane... Pokemon was like this fucking insane, like... what do you fucking call it? It's like an insane pop culture thing, right? It's like really big. So it's cool to go back and play Red and Blue because you see the origins of the series. And it's cool to be like, hey, we used to, like, well, for me, we used to, like, bring our Game Boys to each other's houses and trade Pokemon, right? Like, it was fun. And you're not going to get that anymore with, like, the classic Game Boy ones. But if you're, like, big into Pokemon, like, you should probably at least try Gen 1. Because Gen 1, like, Red and Blue is at least pretty interesting to see the start of the series. Fucking special defense stat, for example, does nothing. Yeah, well, whatever. The full unfiltered Taro moment would be a text adventure game about blowing up an orphanage to save the Earth and failing. Holy fuck. Well, here we go. We're full money bags, boys. I guess I could ditch that food and take the thing. No, I'll take these instead. I'm gonna take that shovel just in case I need it. But we are fucking full money. We are literally loads of money this stream. More antiques. Oh, do these just infinitely stack? That's pretty sick.
Otherworldly corruption.
Is there a Bataru here? Is there a Bataru? Dare I go on? My wallet is pretty fat. We're getting out of here. How much cash did I just fucking make?
Let them arrive unharried.
All my fucking antiques. 23,000, holy hell. Loads of money. Antsy, on guard, fragile. Fragile. Kids still die though. Well, it'll be nice to see, like, if he actually does, like, hey, you play as Kaine in the sequel, or in the second. Oh fuck, this is bad. I might lose here. Like, it'd be nice to see, like, oh, you play as Kaine in the second route. Like, stuff like that will be, like, really interesting to see. And I hope that it is, like, fundamentally different. And I hope they expand more on shit like the other areas, right? Damn, I can actually get that. Is that worth it? How many blueprints do I have? I have 4. Puppet theater. Increased idle stress relief in town. The training ring. Fuck the jester. 200 crests. Let's talk about 7 remake. Yeah, I thought as much. That and your bag space being offensively small, where key items you can't get rid of take up space. Yeah, it's like in a lot of stuff. Red and Blue didn't even have a special stat. That wasn't until Gold and Silver. Yeah, Dave, get fucking educated. I can't even say that with a straight face. Like, nobody gives a shit about Pokemon. If anything, you play it to hear the glorious VA. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play it because I wanted to see the origins of the series, and, like, yeah, we had a good time. I think that was a pretty okay stream, except I got fucking destroyed by the gas puzzle. I got fucking brapped. I need that. Patience cells. Actually, I don't need that one. What I need is the fucking blacksmith upgraded. Oh, fuck. Could have sworn R&B had special defense and didn't do anything. Nope, it was just the special stat. It did both attack and defense. Full many bags, goddamn 1%. We fucking loads of money, dude. Loads of money. Whop your wallet on the counter. So anything that boosted special would boost both at once, making it OP. Special defense and attack were just combined into the special stats, so physical-based Pokemon were just far worse. Whatever. You can't make me pick fucking not Squirtle, okay? It was gonna happen. It's just gonna fucking happen. Okay, so I need... Okay, so I can do portraits for this, so I should probably do weapons. I think weapons are probably more impactful than armor, but I could be wrong.
We are raising an army.
So how much does this shit cost? 6,000. Masterful Execution Sword to the Broken Blade. Increases his speed. I mean, I'm gonna save that until I actually want to use this guy. It's good to know. Probably have time for one more dungeon. What do we got? Crown for a king. Dark crown. Okay. A 2-fring. A 2-fring would be good. And just for reference, I know this is called a tough ring. The reason I call it a 2-fring is because there's an accessory in Final Fantasy VII called the 2-fring, and it's default gear on Sephiroth in the flashback. He has a 2-fring. And I'm sure it was supposed to be a tough ring, but they spelt it Touph instead of tough. So it's the tooth ring. So every time I say tooth ring, I'm not an idiot. I'm just having an esoteric reference to Final Fantasy VII. Okay. It's an esoteric kind of meme. Bulbasaur life? No, fuck you, Squirtle. Squirtle and Feraligatr every time. I don't know the other ones. I don't know or care about the other starters. Squirtle and Feraligatr only. That would actually be good if I want to do 2 Highwaymen. In the ruins. 2 level 3s in the ruins. I think I can handle a level 3 into the ruins. Because if I want to do double Highwayman, I probably want 2 of these. So we can bring level 4s here. Ruins is... I can bring 3s as well. Plague is actually good in the ruins, so maybe... Maybe I should bring her in here. Guy Fieri wouldn't be bad in the back. Do I have 2? I actually have 2 of these girls. She's got Warren's Explorer, Eldritch. Eldritch Slayer would be nice to keep, actually. I honestly don't know shit about what's going to go on in the Darkest Dungeon, so I think we're just going to go with what we got. We're going to make a Judgment call and just try to get a bunch of guys to level 6, and then we'll enter the Darkest Dungeon and get fucked over. Sound good, guys? Sounds good to me. Okay, let's give her 35% damage versus marked. It's actually really good in a marked synergy. But like minus 10% damage otherwise, that kind of sucks. Kind of sucks ass, dude. That's actually insane. We should put that on. One of these. Actually, I want that ring on. Fuck protection. Damage. Came for one thing, and that's the damage. I'll give you protect. Barista's head. 20% blight skill chance. Probably good, actually. Oh no, we have a better thing for him, right? Like the cuck lock? Yeah, that does no downside. What do you got? Vestal thing. She probably wants more healing. Where's that other healing trinket? There you go. Boom, 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 boom. The cuck lock. Okay, let's go. Ruins medium level 25. We're gonna use all the fucking money we just got. All this fucking money bags. Those are okay if there's Iron Maidens. Bandages are okay if there's like some stuff. Keys are actually probably more important here. Ah, fuck it, that's probably good. Let's bring 2 more food. Fuck it. Spend all the money. All the money. Hey man, what's up? Not too much. Barry Prime. We're just grinding our berserkers after a failed omniscient last night. We're grinding our berserkers and we're playing some D&D. Played 100% of room battles. The Bone Noble. We gotta take that guy out. Because he's just gonna keep using fucking Tempting Goblet. Oh my god, I have no stress healer. I've only now realized I've made a huge error. It's okay. 5 to 8. Nice kill. Vestal's pulling through. Actually, I should probably manacle this guy. Give him the spank. Old games were weird. Gen 2 had special split. I think it wasn't until Gen 4 that moves could be either physical or special regardless of type. Torchic will always be my favorite starter since it was the first one I used. Yeah, I think that's like a lot of people. Like Pokemon was huge. I remember we had Nintendo Power. Like, I think I was in 3rd grade, 3rd or 4th grade when Pokemon came out. And me and my friends were very excited for it. Like, it was crazy. Like, I remember they had this little mini starter strategy guide in Nintendo Power, and me and my buddy looked at it like every day at school. And he was like, I'm gonna get a Bulbasaur, and I was like, I'm gonna get a Squirtle, and all this shit. Like, it was a fucking big deal, and it was hyped up to hell. It was great. It was fun times, man. I honestly sometimes wish I could get that excited about video games again. That childlike sense of wonder. And I think the thing about Pokemon is that it actually lived up to the hype and the expectations a lot of people had. Like, It was fun. It was fun to trade with your friends and fun to battle your friends, even though it was super simple. I honestly think making it a Game Boy game was like one of the best decisions they ever made. Because they didn't make it a Game Boy Color game, they made it a Game Boy game. So if you had a fucking game, like I remember my friend had he had one of those fat ass giant Game Boys. He didn't have a Game Boy Color at the time. He had a fucking fat ass Game Boy that I think his parents probably found at like a flea market or something. And yeah, we just fucking traded Pokemon and fought each other with a link cable and shit. It was great. Like, you know, you could just play with people who didn't have like the latest and greatest. I had a Game Boy Color, but he had a regular Game Boy, but the link cable still worked and we still played the same games. It was fucking awesome. All I like about Pokemon is that Blastoise has two big ass cannons. I saw that as a kid I was sold. Yeah. I was kind of the same way. I'm like, I don't know, the water just seems good. It helped that Blastoise and Venusaur were actually really good for the base game. Because there's like, you know, the first like 3 dungeons or 3 gyms, I guess, were like really good for. First like 3 gyms were like either neutral or very good for water and grass. And Fire got like hard fucked because it was like. Fire got hard fucked because it was the rock gym first, so you couldn't do any damage. And then it was the water gym, so your Charizard was fucking useless. It was fucking hilarious. It was like a big fuck you to anyone who picked that one. Actually, I'll just get rid of that. It was fucking great. My guys are taking so much fucking damage. We're like not even in the dungeon yet. You know, fuck you too, yeah. Much love though. Oh, what? Fire beats grass, my guy. Well, grass beats water. Well, grass beats water. Fuck you. Last time I was excited for a game was DMC5. It was worth it. And nothing else will compare to that. I know, like the older... I feel like the older you get, the harder and harder it is for you to have that, like, childlike sense of hope. You know? And it'd be nice to have that more often. But I think I've been burned too many times. I feel like that's just kind of how things are these days. It's like, hey, I've anticipated too many games coming out, and have been kind of burned by them. Like they weren't up to scratch, or they just weren't what I wanted, weren't what I was expecting. And it's disappointing when that happens. Fucking happened a lot with the Dark Souls series. Holy shit. Dark Souls 2 was a mess. Like, Demon Souls was great, and I got Demon Souls, like, when it came out on release, and I was, like, I was so fucking hyped. And then Dark Souls came out, and I was still hyped, and it was still good. And then, Dark Souls 2 came out, and I lost the hype. And Bloodborne came out, and it was okay. And then,
As victories mount, so too
Dark Souls 3 came out, and I was kind of over it at that point. Oh, 2 busts. That's really good. 2 groups of 6 busts. I think the holy water is probably less valuable. And I'll do that and immediately get holy water. Oh, fuck, there's a boss fight. Knowing my luck, you know what that is? That's probably a fucking collector. What's my luck? Or not a boss fight, a regular enemy encounter. Bloodsuckers who are immune to blight. Perfect. Good thing these boys are, my shield breakers are just strong fighters. Oh, this is not very good. You guys having a big fucking wrestling match in there? My childhood was spent doing dumb stuff in Mega Man Battle Network 3 link cable battles. And you know what? That sounds fucking awesome. Like, the thing is, like, now, like, you're probably never gonna have that again, because, like, no one's gonna be playing Mega Man Battle Network 3 now. Which sucks, because, it was probably really fun. Although I have Mega Man Battle Network 3 somewhere. 2 was a mess, as we'll all see again. 2 was fucking horrible. Like, 2's a lot like Secret of Mana, and that, like, just the engine that the game's working on, the framework, is just bad. Like, imagine if you just had, like, the way Dark Souls feels, like Dark Souls 1. and you just translated that to the levels in Dark Souls 2. Like, I honestly feel like on some level it would probably be, wait, is he dead? 5. I have to hit them both. I honestly feel like on some level, if you just took Dark Souls, like the Dark Souls engine, and put the Dark Souls 2 levels there, it would be a better game. But the Dark Souls 2 levels are still a shit show. let's be honest. Let's heal everybody. Like, one of the main problems with Dark Souls 2 is just that the fucking game is kind of shitty. And the other problem is crit. The other problem is that the level design just, like, it's fucking weird and bad, and like the bosses are uninspired, and there's just, I don't know, it's just not a great game. It's kind of, I feel like Dark Souls 2 is kind of just like the perfect storm of bad. Like, it really feels like everything went wrong, you know? Give him a spank, let him know. Nice stun. Probably just fucking judgment him. Judgment. DMC5 was pretty special. I'd recently played every DMC game. I was looking forward to it. I'm still surprised how well DMC3 holds up. Well, it's exactly what we were saying, Dave. Like, the good games are still good. The bad games are still bad, and the good games are still good. And DMC3 was a good game. DMC2 was a really, really bad game. And it's okay. It's okay to have bad games. 2 was a mess. We'll see again. Can't even recall last time I was excited for a game. Maybe Smash Ultimate. I feel like a lot of people were excited for Smash. But for me, I just don't really care about the Smash Bros. License at all. Which is fine. I've accepted that I'm just like never going to care about Smash, and that's fine. I enjoyed it on the N64. And I played a lot of Melee in high school. But the people I played with just took it too seriously, and I just eventually got bored of it, and I left. Like, I remember I got, like, into a really heated match with one of my brother's friends. And after that, I, like, never touched it again. I was like, I don't know why the fuck I'm even bothering playing this. Like, it was so unfun, and I was trying so hard. And we were, like, dead even. And I think he beat me eventually, but, like, we were, like, dead even on score for, like, the longest time. Then he ended up winning. And I was like, why the fuck am I trying so hard? Like, this is like I think I was literally like, this is like a children's party game. It is meant to be for fun. And it's just like, that's when I was like, I don't want to play this anymore for any serious business. If you want to enjoy competitive Smash, go ahead. I just don't see it, and I'm never going to do that. And I'm never going to see it. It's just, to me, it's always just going to be a fun party game that everyone takes way too fucking seriously. Now that I've thought about it, I think the last game I got excited for a game was Smash Bros. Brawl. What a shit game. That's unfortunate, because yeah, apparently the follow-up was bad. Like, I think I have Brawl, but I didn't really play it, because like I said, I was kind of over Smash at that point. I think my brother bought it, but yeah, like, I was just like, we tried, I got into a couple of matches with one of my brother's friends, and he just took it so fucking seriously. And I was just like, I don't know, he was doing shit like with Marth, right? Like, he was using like exclusively the high tier characters, and I didn't give a fuck. I was playing like Luigi and trying to have a fun time. And then he ended up beating me. I did pretty well, but he ended up beating me. And then yeah, just like I'm over the fucking series at that point. What do you mean Jabba the Hutt is the best boss in Dark Souls 2? What? The fucking, what is it? What's his name? Covetous Demon? Yeah, what a fucking thrilling boss fight. Definitely a high point of the series, right? Feel like the odd one out. When Animal Crossing and RF4 Special were announced, I was super excited to play video games again. What's RF4 Special? No, it's fine. Like, it's nice. Like, it's great when... It's actually really nice when you're excited to play a game. Like, it's something I wish I felt more often. But these days, it just feels like it happens less and less often. Like I said earlier today, like, I played fucking Helltaker. And it was just fun, and I enjoyed it, and I had a good time. But it wasn't like I was hyped for it for months. So just like, there was a thread on V talking shit about... It was like talking about it and how all its waifus. I'm like, well, it's free. May as well just try it out and see what it's like. And it was Like, it took me like half an hour to beat it. And I enjoyed myself. And then, you know, it was a good game and I enjoyed it. And it's really nice when that happens. It seems like that's more and more rare. Typical melee behavior? Yeah, it sounds about right? Smash Bros. Brawl was pretty eye-opening. I'm pretty sure the whole damn world was excited for it. It turned out to be such a mess. Is that the one that had the random, that was the one that had the random tripping, right? That everyone fucking hated? Which should have been a huge red flag to everybody that, like, this isn't a fucking serious fighting game. This is a party game for children. And then, Sakurai put in people tripping and he was like, no. Everyone just got pissy and bored. Wasn't there like a fucking mod to make Brawl more like Melee too? I feel like that was a thing. That was a thing, wasn't it? The fuck was it called? It's called like Project M or some shit. I remember that really vividly. Like everyone hated Brawl so bad that they just wanted it to be more like Melee. Brawl was the last Smash game I was excited for. It was so disappointing. It sucks. It sucks when you're excited for something and it ends up being not very good. Like I will never take the stance that it's like good that you were disappointed. Like it's fucking awful. It sucks. Granted, I'll shitpost like the rest of them. Like I took part in my fair share of shitposting for The Last of Us 2 spoilers, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. But if you were legitimately excited for Last of Us 2 and you're disappointed by the spoilers, I feel for you, man. It fucking blows. But I'm still gonna have my fun shitposting about it. Oh, Rune Factory 4 special. Okay, yeah. No, those games always seemed fine. Like Rune Factory is basically like Harvest Moon. Can't use the shovel. I think I'm supposed to use the holy water or something. We've used a lot of cabins. I don't know how useful it's been though. Just take it all. 750 gold. Well, I can just use the food. That food upgrade is actually fucking nuts, dude. It's so powerful. It's so potent. Oh,
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
We just fed everybody, but sure, give a hunger check. The best boss totally didn't accidentally miss it entirely. Wait, what? So I hate playing Smash now. Everyone tries to take it too seriously. Just want to have fun and play with items on. Yeah, fuck you. No items. No items, S tier characters only. Also, we're going to play on the flat stage because fuck you. Fuck you specifically, Rick. No fun allowed. That's like that. Like I know everyone memes on the Smash community for being stinky boys, but like it's just like a not fun environment, right? Like put up, like they should have a tournament that allows items. I bet you everyone who plays competitively would have a fucking horrible time. They'd probably do awful because none of them know how to play with items on because they always probably turn that shit off at first chance they get. Which would be it would be goddamn funny to see for sure. Rubies for torches, sure. Damn, they're getting a lot of these hives around. We're not getting nearly as much money bags as last time. There's a lot of those hives though. I'm concerned. What the hell? We just had a hunger check. Did you not eat enough last time? I used to have fun with Diddy Kong and they took away one of his bananas. They took away his bananas and that was it for me. I'm out of here. You nerfed my main. I'm gone. Rune Factory 4 is a Rune Factory 4 special. Yeah, okay. Best boss. Totally didn't accidentally miss it entirely. Yep, Project M was real. Yeah, it was. People just want to destroy their GameCube controllers. I remember there was like some fucking technique. The fuck was it called? Something dashing. But like only like 2 characters could do it, and that's like all anyone ever did was this stupid dash move. Looked totally fun. Rhea just want to play NES on Pokemon Stadium and have a laugh? No. Final Destination only. And also you can only play on the variants of Final Destination. Didn't they do that in Ultimate or whatever? Where it's like they're like every stage has like a Final Destination variant. So fucking dumb. Fuck Stadium, all about pokey floats. I'm glad we can laugh about these things together. Give this guy a spank. Get spanked. Get popped, idiot. Hugement. I guess I could have healed this guy, but whatever. He can heal himself, push comes to shove. Oh, he's fucking dead. He just doesn't know it yet. I feel like double shield breaker is really nice. I feel like that may actually be one of the best combos if you're doing like a blight synergy. That's a lot of shit. Well, may as well ditch that because I'm not going to use it. May as well ditch the food because come hell or high water, there's only like there's only like fucking one area left. Ooh, an alchemy table for alchemists such as ourselves.
A handsome reward.
Oh, well, get a ruby. Ruby, what's this? What are you all about? Altar of Light. I don't have anything. A buff. 20% damage until camp. Well, we ain't camping anymore. Tourneys used to have items back in like 05, but they made a rule about it because a tourney was won because a bomb box spawned on top of a player. I'm sure they had a fucking field day with that one. Oh god, our competitive game isn't competitive. Oh fuck. Because random shit can cause people to lose. Oh my god. 32 crit, holy hell. I'm a big boy. Marky Mark and his funky bunch getting spanked around. But that's pretty goddamn funny. True that. When I was a kid and I didn't know who Ness was, I would just pretend he was Kirby's friend or a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, he's from whatever that game is. Earthbound. Have you played any Dead Rising 1 or 2 mods? No, generally no. I don't like mods very much, honestly. I'd rather play the base game because, I mean, people like mods and that's fine, but I would prefer not to use them at all. Because I looked, like I said, I think I said this like last stream or 2 streams ago. I was looking at Darkest Dungeon mods. Well, I wasn't looking at Darkest Dungeon mods. I was watching some people stream Darkest Dungeon to kind of reacclimate myself to the game because I hadn't played in a while. And so many of them have these fucking horrendous mods. I don't know how else to describe it. They're fucking horrible. And I see that shit, I'm like, never again. Never would I fucking subject myself to that garbage. It looks fucking atrocious. Blech. Blech. This guy's toast. But no, I probably will never play Dead Rising 1 or 2 mods. Probably never play mods in general. Even games that are like balance fixes, like at one point in my life I really wanted to play Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Gods. Like it's a War of the Gods mod. It's like a hard mode change, but it's like I'm probably never gonna play it because I just don't like playing mods. I'd rather just play the original game as the developers intended. I feel like a lot of the time mods are just kind of shitty, like honestly. This guy's dead. That's a nice crit. Like I honestly feel like sometimes like mods are just like they go too far in like the other direction, you know? Because mods are usually made by people who like really like the game, and their goal with the mod is to make the game like as hard as possible. So I'm not saying this for all mods, but like I'm sure like the War of the Gods mod for Final Fantasy Tactics is like this, where it's like everyone knows the game super well, so they up the challenge to like a fucking borderline unplayable degree, because they're like super hardcore into the game. And that may or may not be true for a bunch of shit, but I would guess that for most mods it's made by enthusiasts who don't necessarily care about balance and making the game good. Let's do that for now. Holy shit. What? How have I not gotten there? Explore 90%. Oh, complete 100% of room battles. Fuck, I thought it was explore 90% of rooms. Whoops. Maybe I should have kept that food. Crest. Take the crest. Look at that. Well, our inventory is completely full of stuff. I thought we was explore 90% of rooms. I fucking beefed it. It's fine. We'll make it. We'll make it full with our money bags of treasure. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Fuck you, game. You would do this to me. This is exactly the kind of thing you do. And they're gonna put like 2 tempting goblet assholes here. Okay, they didn't. But they totally would. They totally would if I hadn't said anything. Nice crit. This guy's toast. Same. Looking up the trophy section, it actually got me to search out Earthbound. That's pretty hilarious. Didn't know who... Well, I wouldn't be surprised you didn't know who Ness was. He's from like a Super Nintendo game. And he's from like... He's not from like a really well-established series. He's from Earthbound. Which was a pretty obscure game at the time, I think. Most people wouldn't have played it. It's not nearly on the level of like Mario Bros. Oh, he's protecting him. Whatever. Just fucking hit him instead. I don't give a fuck. I remember the first time I heard about Earthbound was a Nintendo Power article about Earthbound 64, and I thought it looked cool. I was looking forward to that one a bit. Yeah. Just got fucking canceled. Got shit canned. Can't do anything about it. Now we hit 51. So we gained what, like maybe 3 levels today? Big yikes. Meet the Super Mario World hacking community. 75% of all realm hacks are Kaizo Master Tier monstrosities. I don't even think the Kaizo levels are like interesting. Like honestly, the Kaizo Mario shit looks like super fucking boring. Because a lot of it looks like you just have to do some really obscure thing. Like it doesn't seem like it actually has any indication of your skill. It's just like, oh, I have to do this very specific maneuver that only I, a fucking Mario enthusiast, will ever know how to do. So it makes it so like your average player can't play it. You know, it's fucking dumb. I think it's stupid. Kaizo Mario is funny, to be fair. It's such horseshit that it's a riot. I mean, I get that, but I also am of the... I feel like if you're gonna make a mod, it should be playable by everybody. I think Zelda Parallel Worlds is like the same thing. I think I tried to play Parallel Worlds once. And I think I got to a point where I literally couldn't pass a gap. I'm pretty sure I was at a point where there was a gap that was essentially unpassable to me. And I had to look it up. And it's like, oh, I had to do a technique called bomb jumping that I'd never heard of before. And then I dropped the fucking game. Nice, we got another sharpening sheath, which is good. Bunch of money bags, lots of... Oh, that's a lot of fucking busts. That's really nice. We got some levels, level 4s, which is good. Replaced hot to trot. That sucks. Oh well. The fits, deadly. Fucking 2% crit, boys. Game really screwed you with that obstacle? Wow, yeah it did, but it's fine. Oh, we got some flagellants here. You flagellan? That's actually a really nice one. But dud hitter? Whatever. We can't take anybody else. Anemic. Anemic is terrible for a flagellant. Yeah, I got kind of screwed there, but it's fine. We're fine. We got out of there. We got out of there fine. It's kind of my own fault, because I was like, oh, this will be the last room, da-da-da-da, and then it's like, oh shit, I have to do one more battle. Well, it's midnight, so we should probably call it. That's good. Let's see what we got. I just kind of want to see what's over here. Feather crystal. Cocklock. Fuck jesters. Another focus ring. Bumper crop. Okay. Spiked collar. 20% damage, 30% bleed skill chance. That might actually be worth getting. Because, well, I mean, we won't really have a Houndmaster, but I know eventually we're going to have to fight the fucking Enochiate Flesh or whatever, and those, it's really good to have a thing on that. So let's go back to FF5. Boop. I'll exit Darkest Dungeon real quick. Ditch the desktop audio. Switch back. Game capture audio. We'll just do a couple of fights and call it a night. We're at 32 in-game hours. I assume that that's much higher. Typically, I don't bother with mods because they're either low quality, just made for a laugh, or very masochistic. However, sometimes the stars align. FF7 New Threat looks extremely good. It probably isn't. Based on my experience with mods, it's probably not good. Like, sometimes a mod is really good. Like, DS Fix is great. Okay, DS Fix is an amazing mod. And I guess technically it is a mod, but you don't really have to install anything. You just gotta go fuck around the files and shit, but... Like, DS Fix is great. But if it's like a rebalance mod, I'm very skeptical about the quality. And like I said, most of the time it's usually some guy who's super passionate about the game, knows the game inside out, and he's here to fuck around and make it as hard as possible. To the point where it's probably unplayable garbage to most players. I want the N64 one, but Mother 3 is really good. I have never really played Earthbound. But that seems right up your alley, Rick. Based on what I've seen you play, not surprised you like Earthbound and Mother 3. Same here, it's crazy that I was at least 50% finished or more depending on who you ask. They just said fuck it. It's probably like too much investment. To be fair, Wes, I'm the type of asshole who likes I want to be the guy. I got pretty far and I want to be the guy. But I gave up on it. I want to be the guy is kind of like, it's just there to be fucky with you. Like, that's the, like, you know, you'll know that when the first fucking 5 minutes of playing I want to be the guy, because I remember Max actually showed me I want to be the guy way back when, in high school. And one of the comments on the guy's website is like, what the fuck, asshole? Apples don't fall up. And that's like, that sets the tone of I want to be the guy so badly. I tried to play Parallel Worlds as a kid, I could not get past the first area. Parallel Worlds is a perfect example of... This was made for, like, super hardcore Link to the Past fans and nobody else. Like, you have to know all the tricks in A Link to the Past to get through a lot of A Link Between the Parallel Worlds. I think that's trash. Maybe I'll play that on stream. I want to be the guy? Dude, I want to be the guy is fucking rough. I wouldn't want to play it these days. I'm kind of over that kind of like, I want to be the bossy, I want to be the guy type game. Like, I'm just not into it. I have Battle Kid 1 and 2, and they're kind of the same, and I don't want to play them for the most part. Shit like that. If a mod requires you to do a glitch or some unusual technique to get past a section, I'm not going to bother with it, yeah. You had to bomb jump at a certain point in Parallel Worlds. And there's no way to know that, so you just kind of get stuck until you look it up. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoyed the stream. Yeah, we're calling it a night real quick. I'm just going to catch up on chat and then call it a day. So we're just going to grind some Berserkers when we catch up. Tried to play I Want to Be the Guy, but I got past Kraid, Zangief boss. I gave up after that. The game was too much for me. Yeah, Kraid Geef was kind of a wall. I think I beat him. I can't remember what the boss I got to was, but it's pretty funny how it's just random shit. Is Omniscient tomorrow, or do you still need another day to recover? I could. Does anyone have a stream scheduled for tomorrow? I think Thomas usually streams on Mondays. If he's not gonna stream, I can stream, but... I could stream. I could do Omniscient tomorrow. But I will definitely start early. I'll probably start... If we do Omniscient tomorrow, I'll probably start at like 3 PM PST or something. But that's depending if nobody else is streaming. I actually think Rick streams too on Mondays, actually. Thomas usually streams nights, but no, I probably won't. If someone else is streaming, I'm not going to, but... We might just hold it for a regular stream day, which would be Friday. Because I can pick up the night streams. Because I gotta get this done, so... I can stream for like 3 hours every night. Get a couple of levels on Berserkers, and... continue to try to get through Darkest Dungeon. I'm kind of liking the daily streams, actually. It's kind of nice. I feel like it's kind of a nice thing to do. But I'm not gonna... I probably won't stream on... yeah, let's hard commit to that. Let's hard commit to no Omniscient until Friday. That way I can just do whatever and then not worry about it. And then when Friday rolls around, it's like a legit stream day for me, and then I'll do Omniscient then. Retro shooters are the best modding communities? Probably. I mean, there's not bad mods, let's be real. There's good mods for sure, but for me, I feel like most mods are just kind of shitty. Like, I would rather, I would rather see someone's work, work and make their own game rather than, like, ape somebody else's product too, right? I'm not a big fan of fan games. I'm not a big fan of mods. I like the, whatever, another Metroid 2 remake. I'm sure it's really good, but I'd rather that guy have just made his own game. Like, there's that other game, what's it called? Axiom Verge? Like, I'm pretty sure Axiom Verge is just straight up... It's basically Super Metroid, or Metroid, but he made his own thing, which is like, yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see someone make their own stuff. I don't want to see mods. That's kind of my mentality. SMT Nocturne is a hard type mod. Yeah, well, you kind of know that going into it. Like, if you can lose in the tutorial, yeah, it seems about right. Retro shooters have a big modding community. Time Crisis mod when? No. Time Crisis is perfect exactly the way it is. I got Thursday with Wiggle. We're going to beat DS2 in one sitting. Holy fuck, dude. Could be anyone on Mondays? Don't we have a plan tomorrow? So if you want, you can go ahead. No, we'll hard commit it to Friday. We're gonna hard commit to Friday for Omniscient, because it's just gonna be, I mean, we could do an Omniscient stream where I just sit here and talk shit with you guys for 7 hours while it runs. But it would probably be Prime Darkest Dungeon time. Used to be me on Sunday, Monday, but I'm not consistent with it, yeah. Well, it can be really hard to be consistent with the stream for sure. Are the guide builds of Monster Hunter World still get up to this date? They're probably fine. I am not going to make any more content for it, but I have the spreadsheet. I'll get you a link. You can use this for pretty much the main story. After the main story, you're kind of on your own, because I really feel like once you finish the main story, you should know what you're doing. And endgame stuff is pretty obvious in my opinion. So I'll get you the link for the spreadsheet. Apparently there's like 75 other guys looking at it. Oh my god, why is it so slow? Is it because so many people are looking at it? Copy link. Here you go. There's a spreadsheet. If you want a weapon that I don't have a video for, you should use that, because I'm not making any more Monster Hunter videos. At least not for Iceborne. As far as I'm aware, the guides are so good. The only difference is super late game deciding on Safi, Master Rank, KT, yeah. It's gonna be like Raging Brachydios, Furious Rajang, Safi Jiva, and Kov Taroth for sure. But I have some Kov stuff on there. Because some of the Kov stuff is good for a bunch of equipment, or a bunch of armor sets. Kov stuff is nice, there's that. I think the Kov set bonus is Guts too, so that's pretty nice. For the most part, yeah, anything low, high rank is all about Defender gear, yeah. That's why I'm glad the Mother 4 fan game got hit by Nintendo, so they could turn it into their own thing. Listen, I'm a huge advocate. Like, if you have the talent to make your own game, make your own game. I think Toby Fox started out making Earthbound fan games, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he made like an Earthbound fan game that was like basically pre-Undertale. And then you know what he did? He stopped making fan games. He stopped making fan games and he made Undertale. And Undertale was like a fucking huge success. I can't speak about Undertale because I don't know anything about it. I haven't played it. I haven't watched a ton of stuff. I know the soundtrack has some pretty big bangers in it. But, like, do you think he would have been nearly as successful if he made like an Earthbound fan game? Probably not. So yeah, you should turn it into your own IP. Like, take the stuff you have, take all your ideas you have, make new characters, make a new setting and all this stuff, and you can do the same thing. Like, you could take, like, I mean, Earthbound's combat is just Dragon Quest combat, so it's not like it's something you can't use. The Earthbound Halloween hack, yeah, exactly. So, Toby Fox has origins in something that I hate, but I would applaud him for making his own IP and making his own game, because I can respect that. I don't really have respect for the guy who made another Metroid 2 remake, because you can't, like you could make unique abilities for Metroid and keep the content the same and have, like, diagonal aiming and shit. Like, you can take all of the abilities that Samus has in Metroid and make your own content and own game. But as soon as you're like, oh, it's Metroid 2, I'm checking out, because it's like, it's not Nintendo. And that guy deserved the C&D, because, I don't know, like a couple weeks later, or a couple months later, they announced Samus Returns. So when you do like a C&D, you can't, no, not necessarily, but like, if you're gonna sue somebody for like copyright infringement, you basically have to be like, yes, you have to have some stuff to prove, like, yes, it violates our copyright, yes, it has potential to harm our sales. And when you're making a Metroid 2 remake, and then some guy releases a free fan game of Metroid 2, you can pretty much look at that and being like, yes, this has potential to harm our sales, so throw it out and get it out of here. He also made the music for Cognitive Dissonance, another Earthbound fan game. Yeah, I think Toby Fox is a good composer. From what I've heard, he's got some good music. Although, I got auto-played into one of his songs, and I legit thought it was from, like, Mega Man X, like Mega Man X3. And I'm like, wait a second, this is not a Mega Man X3 song. Because I know the Mega Man X3 soundtrack. So I looked it up, and apparently he was using sound bites from Mega Man X3 for that song, and I'm like, hey. I fucking recognized it. I'm like, that sounds very Mega Man X3. It's got, like, that heavy metal guitar screech is great. Why can't Metroid crawl? I don't know. But she just can't. She just can't do it. Making fan games isn't necessarily bad since it gives you a jumping off point, but it's an awful shame to see so much work put into another Metroid 2 remake when it could have been an original IP. Exactly. Like, you don't have to hunt the Metroids. You could hunt anything else. You could have them be an evolving alien species. Just like Metroids. You could have a queen alien, just like fucking aliens and Metroid, but just don't make it Metroid. Like, because he could have monetized it too, right? Would his project have had more traction if it wasn't branded as another Metroid 2 remake? Probably not, let's be real. He probably got some jumping off point by making it a Metroid 2 remake. But by the same ticket, if he actually made a unique IP with a unique premise, and because apparently another Metroid 2 remake is pretty good, you know, he probably could have sold it and actually made some money and, you know, like, developed his own fan base rather than aping Nintendo, you know? And I feel like that would be more beneficial. Like, I admire him on some level for releasing it for free, but by the same ticket, I don't know if he was monetized on, like, Patreon or something. He might have been taking donations and shit too, so I don't know, right? I don't know. But if his goal was just to release it for free as a fan game, I guess that's admirable on some level, but could have done the same thing with your own IP. Meanwhile, some guy completely rips off Paper Mario, but it ain't got the slightest issue with it because guess what? It's an original IP called Bug Fables. Yeah, it's the fucking bug game, right? I think that, yeah, like, you can take a premise, like, you can't, like you can't just be like, oh, this is Paper Mario, and then Nintendo's not gonna come and hit you with the copyright hammer because it's not Paper Mario. You can't like copyright a genre. It doesn't work. Like, you can't, like, Square can't copyright the JRPG where you're standing on the right side of your screen and you're fucking attacking shit. Like, you can't do that. So anyone can make a game like this, but the second you call it Final Fantasy and you're trying to get the crystals, then yeah, we've got a fucking issue. Samus can't crawl because she's too jacked. I do like the lore that Samus is actually, she's like fucking 6'5" or something, or 6'8". She's a giant. But they've seemed to have ignored that going forward with everything else, where it's just, you know, she's like a dainty girl with her little, I don't know, it feels like everything they're trying to do with Samus now is like getting her out of the fucking suit, which seems fucking ridiculous to me. Remember when Samus was the suit? And at the end of like Metroid, where she's like in a bikini, was like kind of like a mindfuck thing. My current long-term goal is to mess around with RPG Maker to get a start creating. Then I'm confident in my abilities. I want to start learning Unity or something and make a Castlevania-esque game. Honestly, I would probably just skip RPG Maker and go straight into Unity. If you want to make a Castlevania-like game, I would probably just do that right off the bat. Just like your big issue should probably be scope. I've talked about that with Max quite a bit. The scope of his project. I guess not a ton, but like he's very adamant about keeping the scope small and then being able to expand, which is exactly the kind of mentality you have. Like your first goal should be like setting up the back end stuff, like how you're gonna manage your controller state, and you're gonna manage your input, you're gonna manage like your character state, so like walking around and jumping and attacking and stuff. Doing all that on the back end, and then like making a very small test level with like one basic enemy and getting all that shit done. And then you can start worrying about like, okay, how do I want this game to be structured, like level wise? Do I want it to be like classic Castlevania where it's like linear levels, or do you want it to be like, I don't know, I hate the term, but like Metroidvania, like Soten, like Symphony of the Night, or like all of the DS ones, where you have like a big map to explore and there's lots of backtracking and shit. You need to start real small and have like a bunch of micro goals and move on as you go. But I'm pretty, like, you're doing computer science at school, right? If you're doing computer science at school, you probably have the know-how to at least start. The big problem you should look out for like Unity tutorials is there's a lot of guys out there that have really shitty tutorials. And I don't mean that the tutorials are bad. I mean that they don't teach you enough to actually do anything with your game. Like a ton of guys on YouTube for doing tutorials will do stuff wrong. Like they'll set up their stuff wrong because they need to get something working in 10 minutes. So like your controller input, you'll see a lot of guys who are just like, okay, we're gonna set up the character to move by doing this. And like 90% of the time it's fucking bad and like not scalable and it's terrible to do. But they'll do it just because they need to have the character move around in like a very short time frame, like a 15-minute video, right? So you really need to sift through like Unity tutorials to find good ones. And that's really hard because so many of them are just filled with that trash. And it's really frustrating. In IT software development, so it's similar. You'll have definitely transferable skill. There's definite transferable skill, so sure. I mean, I would, if your end passion is to make a Metroidvania style game, I would probably just do that as like your end goal, because fucking around in RPG Maker is not going to teach you anything. It's going to teach you RPG Maker. If your end goal is to make a game in Unity, you should start learning Unity, because RPG Maker, Unity, Game Maker, they're all very different. There will be some stuff that's similar and transferable, but you're not going to learn anything in RPG Maker that'll help you in Unity. That's my guess. So if you want to learn how to make a 2D platforming game in Unity, you should start trying to make a 2D platforming game in Unity. That's my opinion. But it's ultimately your call. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You got a ton of traction from using the Metroid brand, no doubt about it. But it's far from impossible to be successful with an original IP. Freedom Planet is basically a Sonic fan game and it did well. Yeah. But it was an original IP. Sure, I'm sure they posted a lot in like the Sonic forums and shit. And I'm sure it got passed around by the Sonic fan base, but yeah, you should definitely try to make your own IP. Because that way you don't get shut down. You don't get shut down by Nintendo knocking at your door with the C and D letter. You don't get a bunch of random shit happening. It's just nice to be totally secure in your intellectual property rights. No one's gonna come shut you down. You can make whatever you want. It's good. It's a good plan, and I encourage you to move forward with it. Just be prepared for a lot of work. Yeah, just start small. Start real small. And then you can start tuning stuff and adjusting stuff. The first game's manual, she was nearly 7 feet tall and almost 250 pounds of muscle. Yeah, she's a big girl. Wasn't that the suit? No, she's a fucking tank. And they keep scaling her down every game and getting her out of the suit. Sounds like a really good advice. Starting super small with test levels and getting the fundamentals down first. Yeah. I'm pretty, like, I think that's pretty well known that Dark Souls, the Painted World of Ariamis or whatever was a fucking test level. That it was a test level that they enjoyed. Because they probably just put it, like, that's, like, what's in the Painted World? There's a lot of stuff that you would need to test. Like ladders. There's a bunch of ladders. There's stairs. You know, there's like pretty basic enemies. Like most of the stuff in there is just like basic hollows. They're not like any advanced enemies really. But there's a lot of stuff in the Painted World that would make sense. Like there's switches, there's like pretty much everything you needed in the base game in the Painted World. So it makes sense that that was a test level because they probably fucked around and built the test level around the stuff they needed to test. Like I said, like ladders, staircases, getting the animations to look right on the stairs. All that kind of stuff is really important. So yeah, you should have like a little test level, build a couple enemies, and then start building bigger and then adjusting from there. We're almost done. It'll be one heck of a journey, but it's exciting. If exercising has taught me anything, that's the best way to make progress is bit by bit. Yeah, you're gonna have to just you're gonna fuck up. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but you're probably gonna try to make a project and you're gonna fuck it up and you're gonna scrap it and start over, and that's fine. You'll probably have some salvageable code, but for the most part, you're gonna make something that's gonna be bad and shitty, and you're gonna start over. But every time you start over and iterate, like, it's gonna get easier and faster and better. So you'll probably learn something from a failed project that you can take moving into a new project. So don't ever get discouraged. Just, if you feel like you need to scrap it and start over, then do it and try again. Yeah, Painted World is a test world they liked so much, they figured out a goofy way to fit in the game. Yeah. And that's fine. Like, I don't think it doesn't fit the thematics of the game. It's a bit odd, but yeah, I feel like it works on some level. I think this will be the last fight, and then we'll call it a night. Yeah, it was a pretty good stream, actually. We killed a couple bosses in Darkest Dungeon. Definitely made better progress than trying to do Omniscient for 7 hours. Without challenge, there can't be growth. It's just part of the learning process. You're gonna fuck it up. Like, you're gonna have a bad time. Things are gonna go badly. You know, things are gonna break. But you gotta look at it as a learning process. So it's all stepping stones to get to your end goal. And if your end goal is to make a really, even if it's just small scale, like a, I don't know, make like a Momodora style MMO or Metroidvania. Like Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight, that would be a great scale to aim for as like an end game. But you shouldn't start aiming for that high. You should aim real low first and then just keep expanding upon it as you get further. We must burn the pain as fuel for our journey. Yeah, well, I've been burning the pain. Burning the fuel as pain for our berserkers. Butts is like almost a full level ahead, damn dude. Oh, Lena's just lagging behind, probably because she was dead for a couple fights and I wasn't paying attention. 51. 51, our target is like 90s. 80 to 90, so we got a ways to go. I mean, 30 hours. Holy shit, I have 492,000 gil. That's a lot of money. I should buy running shoes, actually. I could go buy running shoes and coral rings. I should do that later. I'm not gonna do it today. Pleasure is a trap. Suffering is the meaning of life. Dive in head first. Effort isn't pain, but pleasure. Yeah, we'll end on that. So thanks for watching, everybody. I might stream tomorrow, but it'll probably just be more Darkest Dungeon and more FF5 Berserk grinding. If you actually care about Omniscient, we'll do meaningful content on Friday, Saturday, I guess. Because I'm pretty sure now we could get into the Rift and kill a bunch of bosses in the Rift, which we might do on Saturday or Friday. But for now, that's the end of the saga. I'm taking a little time out, and we'll come back. Come back tomorrow, probably around 9 PM PST again. I think that's just working pretty well. Do about 3 hours a night. So if you want to come by, feel free. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you when we see you.